Damn, where you at?
Yerp.
I already said the joint started, so yeah, we live. For silence, but it's all good. I'm pretty sure everybody done had an eventful weekend type shit. Hopefully an eventful day is Memorial Day. So happy Memorial Day to all of those who are watching. It's type drizzling, but they ain't never stop a function. So, you know, y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all Memorial Day and have a nice, safe, you know, cookout or whatever you do. But yeah, welcome back to the Highlight Podcast. I'm one third of the Gizane Outcast Rizal. Got my dogs with me, threes from the HBZ, Tasman with the Gas Man, wherever he's at. And yeah, we can go ahead and kind of catch up. We've been a little MIA the past three something weeks. I think the only thing we got out right now is the first round predictions that we had. We did do another episode, but I didn't get a chance to upload it. So, I might upload it for some late purposes or some shit like that. We still got some shit that we was talking about. But other than that, we basically go catch up to this both Eastern and Western Conference Finals. We got the New York Knicks that are up 3-0 against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They just came on a series where they beat the Philadelphia 76ers in convincing fashion, I believe. I don't think he made it past 5 games, something like that. No, I think it went six. I think it was six. I don't remember. But yeah, they handed them, the Cancun Expressway treatment. And also on the other side for the West, you got the Spurs and Oklahoma City Thunder. The Spurs just tied up the series in San Antonio after Oklahoma City got one in San Antonio. And then, the first two games, the Spurs got one in Oklahoma City, and then OKC got one in OKC. So we're tied up. Got a huge game 5 coming up at OKC on Tuesday, so we can get to that.
Can I ask the
But
question?
what's up?
Oh, we about to get to it? All right, all right. I ain't want to.
I
I ain't want
mean, I'm just naming the things that we're going to talk about, but
to.
you
Okay.
can pick whatever you want to start off with, for real, for real.
I just want to know how you felt about the team performance last night.
Pretty lackluster, but kind of on schedule, to be honest. I mean, you got the AJ Mitchell injury. He was out, so it's just, as much depth as we got, AJ Mitchell has proven to be a very, very good player. I don't want to say great or anything like that, but he's very, very serviceable. And
He's
would
of
it have
sig-
made a difference?
he's of significance.
Yeah, he's of significance, but it probably would have been the same result. We probably would have took a L. I mean, Wemby did drop like, I don't know, he dropped 33 or something like that, but it felt like all that shit came in the first half.
Yeah, it
Motherfucker
felt like
hitting.
it was very front loaded.
Yeah, so and then they got on it was a decent start. I wouldn't say it was the start like they had in game 3, but it was decent enough. And then once again, we just struggle on offense. Isaiah
Y'all gotta
Hartenstein was getting all the fucking buckets in the first quarter, and then we kind of started coming along then. But they just had a consistent offensive groove from first quarter, really from first quarter to the end of the second quarter. And yeah, we just couldn't really keep up. We kept up a little bit, but it wasn't answering. It was kind of like, yeah, we'll hit a couple threes here and there. And the guy off with shooting was just crazy. But, other than that, they was making offensive plays, defensive plays. Everything was going back to, the offensive scoring, putbacks, lobs, all type of shit. If it won't Luca, shit, Luke Cornett was getting some fucking buckets. Devin Vassell, he was decent. Everybody was pretty decent for the Spurs, other than Wemby. They was the only one that really, really started killing us. But yeah, it was pretty much on schedule, to be honest. I don't, it's a hard X to go up 3-1 against this team
Yeah,
in
it
San
is.
Antonio.
For me, it's like y'all dealing with a lot of blows, but y'all been dealing with that all season. So y'all like pretty temperate for that. So it's like y'all look for y'all have a couple playoff risers on y'all team too. Like so when I look in that fashion, I'm looking for like I'm looking for Isaiah Joe to hit three threes. I'm looking for Caruso to hit two threes in clutch moments. I'm looking for like big plays like that, but y'all couldn't even light a fucking match. I mean, it's like the offense couldn't even like it couldn't even get rolling downhill. And I'm like, y'all had a little run. Y'all had a little run in the first quarter when y'all was coming back. When they was up, y'all was coming back. Y'all made it like an 8 point game. Y'all was coming back. Y'all showed a little moxie then, but it was just like they just kept. If it won't them hitting the shot to end the run, it was like them getting a foul in a late, or like them getting a foul in a key moment that drained the momentum or some shit that slowed the game down. And two more turnovers from y'all came from that. Like so, it's like I'm like, damn, is it? And the whole time, like in my head, they was due for one. I was like, yeah, they was due for one. And I'm like, so after this, now it's 2-2. And I'm like, this can't happen again. It's not gonna happen again. So I'm like, it's all about from here. And it's been the same thing for me. For me, it's been the same thing, and I feel like it's gonna continue to be the same thing with this series. I feel like it's gonna continue to be a dogfight. Like you have these games. Okay, it's very possible that the Spurs can have, but they had their game before this game. They had their game before this game. Like you might as well say they had two. They lost two in a row. They had their games. They had their blunder. The game before this game was really a blunder. Like all them fucking turnovers. Like I think Bruh had like 11 turnovers in a win. I think so. It really like all them damn turnovers. You realize they addressed that in the offseason, but y'all they in the thick of the crunch right now. So it's like I feel like this series is gonna continue to be a dogfight, like to the end, nail biters. Like I feel like the defense on Shea was fucking amazing. The only time I ever take him for 25 and he don't get it, like he don't get it against anybody. Fuck the 20. The 20's a given. He'll get the 25. I was like, oh my God. The defense is superb. They just gotta sustain that shit. They gotta sustain that shit and just keep it. They gotta keep it up. When them threes start hitting, the Spurs got to be militant. They can't keep turning the ball over, man. They can't keep fucking turning the ball over with a team like OKC, man. They just gonna capitalize on them second chance points, and they gonna capitalize. How the fuck is Hardenstein getting on the fucking offensive rebounds? Like he got 3 offensive rebounds in a possession. Killed the whole damn team. Killed the whole damn goddamn momentum. I said, fuck the game, pack it up. I feel like it's gonna continue to go like that. Dog fight moments, key moments that make big plays. Like this is a hell of a Western Conference Finals, man.
as predicted. And
To this
yeah,
fashion, to this fashion, I would have thought OKC would have asserted dominance and won the first game. To this fashion, especially at home, but they didn't. So like they're coming in. They're the hottest team coming in. They're the hottest team coming in. They ain't lost a game. Did OKC lose them? I think they lost a game. They ain't lose a game, right?
no, just to the Spurs.
Just the Spurs, right? Yeah, so the hottest team coming in. So I'm thinking they would have asserted dominance. But okay, Muhammad Ali can take a couple blows. Muhammad Ali lost a couple fights. You can take a couple blows to the punch, to the face. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is how we get up. They got up. And they got up 2 games. But it's like that inevitable slip. It happened. It happens to the best of them. I can't say I can't. Then again, I can't say that because it didn't happen. It didn't. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen to go to state. It did happen to go to state. It didn't
It
happen to go to
definitely
state with
happened to
It
Golden
didn't
State.
happen to go to state with KD. It didn't happen to go to state with KD. So I can say that it didn't happen to go to state.
No, didn't they lose?
No,
They
no,
didn't
no. I
lose
think
the
they went. I
first
think they
game, but
went.
they
No,
lost.
no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. I think that's
They lost the game
2017.
They lost the game in Oakland versus the Rockets with that KD
2017.
team.
Oh yeah, they won 7 games. You're right. They won 7 games. You're right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely happened to the best. Except Michael
It's happened
Jordan.
to the best. It ain't happened to Kobe, but that's
It
another
ain't
discussion.
happened to oh no, it definitely happened to Kobe.
No,
Kobe got it.
it didn't happen to Kobe and Shaq the first year.
Okay, the first year, but
Yeah,
and I
so
guess.
it can be done. But
But it
that's
happened in the fourth year.
no, that's just putting it under a microscope. I'm saying it can be done. I'm saying like it's possible. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't get it done. They stopped it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all was the hottest team coming in. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying y'all could have ran through the Spurs. No, no, sir. Hell no.
Nobody
Y'all,
said
y'all.
that.
I'm just saying the way. I mean, what I'm saying is I would have thought y'all would have asserted dominance in game one and won the first game at home, especially being at home. Didn't think they was gonna steal that. But even though DraftKings be giving it up plus 200, I know a lot of niggas made money that day. I know a lot of niggas made money that day, bro. Like they was giving that bitch up plus 200, bro. Y'all was at home. You know how to see? You ain't see that real
Yeah, I
shit.
seen.
You should have put some money on.
Nah, man, don't control me like that.
So you one of them niggas. You one of them niggas. I ain't trying to take you one of them niggas that's gonna bet with your team. You ain't gonna bet with your team because it's your team.
I ain't gonna bet against him if I'm feeling
You're not gonna
shaky. I
bet
probably
against him.
don't put nothing crazy, but I'm
You're not
definitely not gonna
okay.
bet against him.
You're not gonna bet against him. Okay.
Yeah, this loyalty ain't for sale.
Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I ain't gonna never say I ain't bet against the Lakers, but I ain't gonna say I ain't because I'm not gonna say I ain't bet against them, but I'm gonna say I didn't did player props against my team, of course. I don't think that's not loyalty.
Yeah,
I'm just saying what I think a nigga gonna get.
yeah. I put Wimby shit. I put Wimby on 40 PRA and he covered.
You know what, Red? You was a fucking brilliant ass nigga. I swear to God, you can read minds. I took this nigga for 30 fucking points in points and assists, right? Because the nigga said he gave us a blueprint, right? He said, uh, dude asked him, he was like, I just want to make my teammates better. If that ain't a fucking hint, that he gonna have like 5, 6 assists. That's more than a hint. So I took him for 4, 5, 6, 7 assists. He had five. He had six. He had 33, 8, and 5, or 33, 8, 6. One or the other. He ended up having 14 combined, which we got. So man, I was like, man, imagine if a nigga would have took his points, rebounds, and assists like plus 40. It wouldn't have been no money for real, for real. But like if a nigga was thinking about that, like I don't think he'd do for a triple double. I don't think he'd do for one. Because if
He
Castle
can
out
get in
there,
blocks.
he can get it. He can. But is he waking up to be that? Is he waking up to be that Wemby this game? Like the Wemby that really everybody else getting off, and he just gonna be the backbone. That was three. That was 2 games ago. That was game one. Like I mean, that was
No,
like I'm talking
that
about the
was
game he had
game
like 11
2 or
blocks.
something. Oh, okay. That was like in what was the series before last? Timberwolves.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had like 14 first game, something like that.
yeah.
I mean, he can do it. He can definitely do it.
It's like I don't want his mouth to catch up with him because he was giving that bullshit about they was asking him questions and he was like basically putting it out on a list what it would mean for him or what it would some shit about that MVP thing and niggas so I looked at the NBA world, a couple niggas thought it was corny and a couple guys was like it's just him expressing himself or whatever, but now it's like I don't want him to like be too gullible to this media shit, bro. Like, don't feed into this shit a little too much. Like, I think his aura was ultimate when he came back from that monk shit, and he ain't do no. But the NBA gonna force you to do interviews. They gonna force you to talk. But like, just strictly doing that would have been perfect for him, bro. Like that mystique, like, oh no, you don't know which Wimby he waking up to be. Like he might want to be dominant one game, he might be want to be Will Chamberlain. Now if he want to wake up like that every goddamn game, like if he do that for one, like that's crazy. He might have games he want to play like Bill Russell. He might like it, bro. Y'all go out and get the points. Anything come in his paint is getting swatted. And like teams, when they play the Spurs, their drives to the basket attempts they go down because it's like I didn't see niggas get a cut to the late, get a cut, perfect pass to the cup, see Wimby in the cup. They don't even go for the layup. They'll run around the whole goddamn court back to the 3 point line and pass the ball around. Like they don't play around with that nigga. Like so it's like it's taken away from his shot value because he can average like 5 to 7 blocks a game easily, but he got to do it if niggas taking a shot. They ain't taking shots around. Some niggas is crazy enough. You got niggas out there that manhunt him. Crazy, of course. Of course. You can get caught on the blind side. Niggas ain't doing that shit straight up. You is crazy. Scotty Henderson tried it. I think Scotty Henderson got one. I think he got one. Did Scotty Henderson get one? Real, did Scotty Henderson get one on Wimby? If I'm not mistaken. I gotta fact check that. I'm pretty sure he got one on Wimby. I think I remember that G League game. Straight smashed on Wimby ass. Yeah. All y'all Wimby Glazers, just lock in, man. Lock in. Don't let that nigga follow with his media, man. Be that quiet dog, that humble dog. Get us 25, 25, 15, and 5. That's all we need. 5 assists or 5 blocks. Either one you want to give to us or 3 steals. It's perfectly good in your value. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what it's gonna be.
Well,
Who is this?
I, who else?
Oh shit, you here? All right, go ahead.
Nigga, I've been here the whole time.
No, you haven't. But go ahead.
Nah, but for real though, yeah. Well, we haven't really talked too much about the series. I think what did we discuss game one or anything
We was just on
last?
that. Go ahead. Go ahead, give your spill. We was just on that.
No, I'm saying last week. Did y'all already did y'all discuss like game? Well, matter of fact, I don't even think that shit had started that time though. Nah, that was like right beforehand. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I'll start from game one. Game one was just
Which
a
series? Which
you know,
series?
huh?
Which series? The series Spurs.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Spurs and
All right.
OKC. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, game one was basically like a master class. What we could see Wemby do in these like big moments. Um, right now we're just truly seeing like his like focus and everything. Like we haven't seen like a player this like locked in since like I mean since probably like at least like Kobe for real for real. I mean LeBron he always has been locked in, but he had this like moments as well. Well, I can say LeBron too though. Ever since at least like LeBron, especially like that Miami Heat moments and stuff. But overall, like I feel like game two and like game three, it they could have did better. And that's why yeah, he kind of like blamed himself, for not making like his teammates better because he was playing like an average player, just about like yeah, like you said. I mean, it's like this nigga get like 20 and then don't really like do anything else, or not even do anything else, but like the scoring is just like less. So you need to see more of that out of him. Like I think really in order for these niggas to actually even beat OKC is for this nigga to basically like have at least 30 points the next like 2 games, to be honest with you, if they really want to win this in like game six. But OKC, I mean, it's a chess match and they a master at it as well too though. Like it ain't no walking apart like that, but you see this nigga Wimby play chess too, so he knows exactly like the moves that they doing and stuff too, like on the board basically. Like
It also helps that De'Aaron Fox and Harper came back too.
I mean, they came back last. I mean, well, not came back, but uh, De'Aaron Fox came back last game. But I mean, he really wasn't like
And
that
he hit
though.
a big three. He hit a big three this game right here.
I mean, yeah. And then even with this game, I mean, shit, they probably could have even blew him out a little bit more. But if it even suffices with
Yeah, I was
basic,
mad they took him out with 6 minutes left.
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
like,
but
they got
even
on
then,
y'all.
still,
I'm like, they got on y'all. Get on them.
But I mean, even then, still, like they could have increased that lead a little bit more. If like I've been saying this whole time, like when De'Aaron Fox come back, they should be able to at least like sustain like a lead or at least have like a 20, 30 point lead at any time. Like just if they all like clicking.
It
Because I mean,
can't.
the Spurs and OKC do the same thing to each other basically. Like it's just a game of runs. Like who's gonna take that first run?
Yeah, all the way till it gets to the fourth quarter and it start clogging up.
I mean, both times, at least like game three and game four, you didn't really see that though. Like game three, I mean, you probably seen at least like that slight push, but the OKC still was like I said, it's a chess match. They already knew how to finish that off though. Like it was just basically like pawn. Well, I'm not calling like the players that was out there pawns, but I'm just saying like at that point it was just like pawns trying to like kill a king basically. Like, but game four last night that was different. I mean, you see, I mean, it's the same thing. Like Spurs was able to sustain a lead without having to like worry about like that them coming back from like a deficit. Basically, like they ended out with what? Yeah, 21 point. They beat them by 21, didn't it?
Something like that. Something close to that.
Yeah, and OKC beat them by 15 the other day. Well, the last game before that.
So I mean, all right, don't have shit. No, but no, my bad. I was checking on King. But overall though, with this series, it just depends on who's really going to like win this chess match at this point. Like, and I've been saying it this whole time too. Stephon Castle, and I mean they had other people checking them too, but SGA has been put in his place.
I think him and Dylan Harper are doing a good job.
But this place is kind of
I
I don't know
mean,
about that.
I
I mean,
mean,
I'm
I'm not
watching the
saying
series.
all
I'm watching
every.
the series like everybody else.
And are they not triple teaming the nigga damn near
I
all the
mean,
time? This
both
game was
teams
a
are
little
getting.
But
messy though.
Both
that's.
teams are doing. Both
I
teams are
mean, hold
adding a
on, hold on, hold on,
little.
hold on, hold on. He's saying, ain't they like triple teaming them? I mean, yeah, but that's still basically putting them in his place.
That's a
Like,
part of basketball.
Okay, so don't just say Stephon Castle like he's
I didn't say.
1-on-1.
I
I
didn't.
mean,
Hold
if
on,
you
hold on,
want to
hold
take
on.
it there, the whole team defensively is
Hold on,
great.
hold
So
on.
I
Time out,
mean,
time out, time out, time out. Because you're gonna have
it's
to
gonna
rewind
be
this
that
back.
way
You're gonna have to hold
regardless.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Because you're gonna have to rewind this back because I said not only Stephon Castle, because there's been other players as well too. So that also includes yes, triple teams and just other players also having a hand of putting
It's
SGA in his place.
bruh.
Okay,
It's not. It's
so just
not.
say that.
It's
I,
not.
I did
But
say
it's
that.
not
Yes.
designed.
No,
It's
you
not
just said that.
designed triple teams
No.
though, bro.
If you rewind it back, you'll see I said that.
The first thing you said was Stephon Castle and other players have been playing good defense on Shea. But you said Stephon Castle has put him in his place. That's what you said. I'm just I brought up the
Stephon
reason why.
Castle, yes, he has also put him in his place too. Yes, but I'm saying
Okay,
it also has been also a helping hand with the team as far as yeah, even like triple
triple
teaming or
team.
just other defenders
Okay,
switching on to him.
I mean,
all right.
multiple defensive schemes.
Like what you mean? Yeah, you see plays where Stephon Castle put this nigga in the baby seat.
Is that a hold on? Is that a
Hmm.
bad testament or
Couple
something? What do
plays.
you take? What's the take from that?
Overall, put it like this, just to even forget all about that. SGA and Chet have not been playing up to what they have been so far, at least for the games that they have. Well, not Chet in that case, but SGA has at least played in the games that they have won. But so far, their main guys, they just got to step it up in order for them to actually win
Kind of
this
looks
series.
like last year.
I agree in a sense.
Kind of
I
looks like
think
last year
scoring
with them.
wise is definitely the like issue for the stars. But I would say for SGA's sake, again, it's like putting them in his place is kind of like, I would just say they're doing as great as a job as anybody can do because at the end of the day, the scoring isn't looking as, great, prominent for a two-time MVP.
It didn't last year.
The defense not
It,
either,
it,
to be
it
honest
kind of
with
did.
you.
Yeah, but the deep, I mean, it's been all right. I
He's
seen him
not a
make
playoff
some
riser. Is that a hot
decent
take?
plays. No, he's definitely a playoff riser, but
I
So
mean,
you
would you
mean to
say it's
tell me
consistent?
last
It's
night he ended
consistently the
out
same as the season, his regular season, if not lower.
I mean his regular season is an MVP status, so that's kind of injust to say. Like you talk about you want him to average 31 in the playoffs the whole time.
Other stars do it.
And I'm pretty sure you're averaging like a good
Other
27.
MVPs do it.
Yeah, they do, but still, like he's averaging probably like a good 27 or something like that. Like that's
And,
not that bad.
but real, come on now. This man had 19 last night, 6 for 15.
no,
Yeah,
that's a
that's one
testament. That's a
game.
testament to the defense. That's testament to the defense.
And then what about the assists? That's what I was really getting
He's
at.
definitely, he's
He only
definitely,
had
he's
seven
definitely been
assists.
spreading the wealth.
That's not
He's been
phenomenal.
spreading the wealth. He's
You
been
said
spreading
it
the
ain't
wealth.
phenomenal.
That's
He's been
not
spreading the wealth.
phenomenal. I mean, that's
He
decent for him
hasn't
to.
he
That's
hasn't had
deep.
less than 8 assists in this series.
From
I
him,
mean, like I
Probably since
said,
the
that's
last
decent.
eight some game.
But it's in a 21 point loss though.
Okay, for one
yeah,
game,
that's
we're talking about
garbage
one game.
assists.
What about the other games?
But I was basically just talking about last game at first though. But we basically went down a little rabbit hole with the other one. If we look at the last game too, let's see. He had 26, but that's the game that y'all won. Like I said, at least like the games that y'all have won, he's been playing well. So then let's at least go to game one then, which was Wednesday. Well, hold on, that wasn't Wednesday. That was Yeah, that Monday. What he had? He had 24 and was 7 for 23.
So you're not concerned about the assists and the playmaking that he does.
How many minutes he played in that game, Rob?
You said how many plays did he made? The
I said how
first
many.
game, I'll
I
give
said
it to him.
how
The
many
first
minutes he
game, I'll
played
give
in
it.
that game? How many minutes he played in that game? That game you just quoted the points.
Hold on. 51.
Okay, and how many assists he had?
I mean, he had 12. I was gonna give him this
Some
game
of those
though.
assists. What was the score in that game? Because some of them assists might came in garbage time.
And
Garbage
garbage
time.
time. What? In a 51? Oh, wow.
Hold on,
Okay.
time out. Because
You
this was
said
a
garbage
double.
time.
Hold on, rail. Because
Oh,
this
that
was
was
a
a double
double.
overtime game. That's why I said. That's why I said which game.
Yeah, I just wanted to correct him because I know Rail was about to blow a head
Yeah, that's
gasket
why I
right
said
there.
which game. That's why I said which game.
What's wrong? Oh, I was ready to say, boy, don't do that. What? Just because of my yawn? Nah, you did more than just a yawn. Okay, yeah, last game he had 9, and then
And that's on a struggling game.
You can go to the game and you can go to by quarter and see
that
if he
wasn't no
was in the
struggle
game.
game. Hold on, that wasn't no struggle game with 9 assists. He had
The
30.
last game you said? Oh, okay. That bad.
Nah,
If he
yeah.
got 3 assists, and they was down by 16, that shit don't mean nothing.
I mean, so I'll give you that, real. Yeah, he got it as far as what like the assists, but the only phenomenal game out of that was just the games that they have won. Yeah, but that's also why I said as long as basically I mean, if both of them can actually play up to what they need to or what they usually have been this whole season, which I don't think Chet is going to. So SGA might have to put in a little bit more work.
That's the same
Chet,
shit he been doing all year.
Chet might actually step it up a little bit more on the defensive end. I can see that more so, but offensively, I mean, I don't know where he's going to be at, to be honest with you.
I like the fact that nobody's saying because of the injuries, because they're a well-oiled machine without you know what I'm saying, without their star players. So I'm glad that's not an issue.
I
So
mean,
like
nobody he lagged out. Nobody was going. I mean, I definitely wasn't going to say that. I mean, because real. I mean, not real, but like who has been out besides like Jalen Williams and like De'Aaron Fox? I mean, yeah, those are key pieces, but
those are
I mean,
key
you
pieces.
still.
Those key pieces.
But I'm saying like both of them was out, so you both had like chances still. Like, and they won the game. I mean, OKC. I mean, not OKC. Spurs won the game without De'Aaron Fox. This was their first game winning the game with De'Aaron Fox, like because they lost the last 2 straight. But that's because the second game they ain't have him. But then the third game he came back, but he still had like
I think he makes a huge difference out there with him and Wemby on the court. If it's him and Wemby on the court, I don't care what the other three is. Like I don't care what the other three is. Like as long as it's him out there, like it's kind of like a him and Chris Paul. I wish Chris Paul was still there as like a mentor or something to get in De'Aaron Fox's ear and tell him like, hey look, drive that bitch down to the paint a little bit and feed Wemby on these motherfucking on these goddamn lobs. What are you doing? Like man, like because
I mean,
you know that is what Chris would be doing. Chris would be Chris and De'Aaron is a prominent. He's a prominent scoring guard enough, but they gonna pay attention because they don't want him to get to the basket. He can throw them lobs, but they being overly physical with Wemby though. They being over when he crashed to the basket. Hartenstein pulling off some diabolical shit down there. So it's like can't say nothing because that's what the people want. So I mean, you can't call it one game and then call it next game. You got to be consistent with it all series. So if it's gonna go that way, you gotta let some shit slide on the Spurs end. And they've been getting it too. The Spurs been getting the whistle too. They've been getting the whistle. Like, cause couple niggas could have got flagrants. Like, so I like the series. I like the series, bro. I like the series. I wish I could say the same thing about that shit on the other side, man. It'd be so much better if that series was fucking competitive. That's your team too, Rob. Shit.
I'm
I'm
lagging.
just asking. You just said you wish it was competitive. I was just asking. You talking about Knicks and Cavs?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, before we go to that, let's just give our little thoughts about what's gonna happen for game 5, 6, and 7, possibly.
I mean, I'm gonna just say it's already about to go to at least game 6 or game 7. So game 5, it depends on who. It's basically like that everybody, both of them are gonna play win or go home.
I think
It's like that scenario just about in game 5.
what's
But
game five? What's game five next? What's game five in OKC?
yeah, it's in OKC, but
It's gonna
I
be
feel
hard to
like
win. That's gonna be
I
hard
feel
to
like
win.
Spurs is not gonna sit there. Of course, they're not trying to like lay down on that kind of shit.
Yeah, but it's
They
gonna be
they basic
hard.
they basically gonna want to at least get that game in there. Of course, like every team wants that just so then they can have at least that home court advantage still. But
White out.
it's we seen both of them win at each other houses at least though. So I still want to at least say Spurs is gonna win game 5, and then OKC probably win game 6, and then they take it there to game 7. But if anything, I would like to see it just be over in game 6, Spurs way. Spurs just went 2 straight.
Two straight.
That's those are my 2 predictions. It's here to go. I feel like it's going those 2 ways. Spurs winning 2 straight in a row, or Spurs winning in 7. Those
And look, and it's my second week mentioning this. If the fucking Spurs beat OKC and go to the finals, I'm taking that ticket that's going around social media serious, man. It's my second week saying that shit. It's been popping up in my feed too much, man.
yeah, that's fine. You can come in and get it going. I mean, I've been predicting this whole season anyway about Knicks and Spurs in the finals. So I just want to see good ball. That's why. That's
I want
just
to
what.
see good ball, but I do think the Spurs take next. I think the Spurs take next game. I think it's gonna be hard as fuck, and I think it's probably be an overtime game. It's gonna be hard as fuck, and it's gonna be all left all on the line. I think the Spurs walk away with that game like overtime, some type shit. Just Wimby hit some type of fucking crazy three or something like it's gonna be something. That bitch hit a half court shot last night. Something gonna happen.
Like it was
I'm
nothing.
going 3 straight homers. Home, home, home. That's how I'm going.
Woo, that's hard too. Pause.
Definitely hard, but
Whoa,
Whoa,
I feel, yeah, pause that. But yeah,
whoa.
I think we go get some consistency in our offense at some point. I think it's gonna be kind of a mixture of last game and game 3, where we just hit a normal amount of threes to where we can execute in the clutch. I don't think we gonna have a offensive explosion like we did game 3 when we just hitting everything. I think it's gonna be regulated to a degree, but I do think it will keep things honest enough for us to have a decent offense. So we can hit some threes. We got a good chance of pulling off this series, especially game 5 being at home. But that's always depending on. And then we got to see what AJ Mitchell look like. If we can get him back healthy enough, he can definitely be serviceable enough for us to, get wins or whatever. But I would like to see if I was gonna say Andrew Wiggins, Aaron Wiggins, if he can get some consistent going, and Kendrick Williams, they kind of had some late flashes to where it's like, okay, maybe they could be of use in game 5. But I'd like to see if somebody could step up if AJ Mitchell is, significantly hurt. Jared McCain, we're going to kind of have to do something with him and Isaiah Joe. I feel like we're going to kind of have to decrease their minutes because
Y'all
the
have.
guards, huh?
I say y'all really kind of have though with like at least like Isaiah Joe, but I mean he hooped last game though at least. Well, not last
Type
game,
shit.
but he did all right basically. Like
Like their minutes depending on them hitting shots. Like, and you can play them and see if they can hit some shots even if they miss a couple. But I think defensively, it's just, you don't want them to pair up against Castle or Fasell or Harper or Fox even. Like they're all bigger than them. So I mean, now they could do better defensively. They do better defensively. Jerry McCain, of course, if he could do a little better defensively, then you keep him on the court and hope that he can get some offense going and stuff like that. But I think we're gonna have to kind of like go with some bigger guards, bigger wings type shit. But that's where AJ Mitchell come in. So I mean, regardless of the fact, it's all about us hitting them 3-point shots. Like, I'm not sure how many assists Shea had last game, but I think it was like a good 6 or something like that. So if we can get some good shots going in, he can get like 10 some assists maybe. And that'll be enough for our offense to be that'll tell me that the offense is decent enough to, complete the wins. But it could also be like game one where we don't complete enough offensive plays in the clutch and Wemby hits a gigantic three or somebody hits a big time three and next thing you know it's a tie game, 2-point game, whatever, something like that, and we just choke the lead or something like that. So I mean it is all about the shooting for OKC. As much as the struggles have been offensively for Shea, which I don't think is too many struggles because honestly, like that's why I wanted to highlight the triple teaming part because he is making the right plays amongst double teams and triple teams. Like guys are hitting shots, role players are hitting shots because Shea is drawing 2 to 3 and making the right pass. And sometimes those passes be hockey assists too. So he's literally been doing that all series. It's just depending on who's going to hit the shots. Like it's been plenty of plays yesterday with Jay Will. He couldn't buy a three at the end. Like he even airballed a three, and these are wide open, great passes by Shea. So it's things like that to where it's like, you know, if we're able to do that, I think it will free up Shea even more to do his thing in a sense. Now he does need to do better. When he does have those opportunities, he is missing a couple shots here and there. But I think even more so, it's the Chet situation. Chet is just been abysmal on the offensive end, and we know why. Now, most of the time, Wemby ain't really checking them. Most time he catch them on like weak sides and shit like that. But even when he like guarding them, it's shut
Wimby
down.
is like a floater, bro, because he's not. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, he's basically that kind of player that can. Well, not even that kind of player. He's in his own world when it comes down to this shit. Basically, like he's roaming around the basket, but then he's still guarding his like primary like option, well, his primary like offensive target, like.
Yep,
But because he can already, run out to the 3-point line fast enough just to at least like block the joint. So, I mean, you could say he's not checking somebody, but he's checking everybody. To be honest with you, when it comes down to coming to that paint,
he definitely is.
because then all it
Hell,
takes is just somebody to just at least like rotate, just so then he can actually stay there and nobody at least get that kick out three. Like
all factuals. Like he is, yeah, he's an anomaly. You say he in his own world. I think he out this motherfucking world. I think he's damn near out this galaxy with this shit.
that's why I say he in his own world, bro. We don't even know what kind of galaxy that nigga from. He probably created that shit.
That nigga from what Anthony Edwards said, Kucatan. Yucatan. That's what the fuck that nigga from. But yeah, like just there's no counteraction to that. Like there's no counteraction to Chet being able to get buckets on Wemby or that defense, other than catching him on like mistaken contests or not mistaken contests, but basically, if he contests a shot and he's out the paint, you can hope for an offensive putback. I would think those are one of the things Chet's going to have to do. So Chet's going to have to definitely like try to emphasize rebounding. He kind of did that yesterday. He got like 2, 3 putbacks, something like that. But I think even more so, he got to get some buckets on the guards. Like on switches, he got to learn he got to convert them jumps or at least get to the free throw line. That's the best he can do. I don't expect Chet to go for 20. If he does, that's great. But he got to be impactful in other ways to where he could be, the team player. And he's been the team player, but
That's why I
it's got
said
to be,
defense, because offense it ain't gonna be there, to be honest with you, unless he like. I feel like at this point, just have him spot up. He don't need to
yeah,
create off the dribble or at least have him, spotting up in the corner and at least making cuts to the basket. That's all he really needs to do, because you can't. You're not gonna have him post up against Wemby. You're not gonna have him inside the 3-point line. You might as well just space out the floor and let him get his shots from out there. Whether he get 20 or not, or even 10, just at least let him have like a positive outcome on the 3-point line. At least like
definitely got to hit them threes too. But he got to finish against those mismatches, which he can do. I mean, he's done it. He be smoking some shit, missing free throws. It's more so of a mind thing. But I wouldn't depend on him to like have an offensive explosion. I think it's just more so what we already been doing, and it's definitely utilizing the bench. We definitely got to just come through waves as a team more so than just trying to have this big time showing for one player or something like that. It's definitely got to be a wave of teamwork. And yeah, that's basically it. I think the first two games that we played was the best example. Like, you ain't necessarily got to drive into the paint to score, but drive into the paint to make a play. If the score is there, okay, try your luck and you might get away with a layup. You might can score on Wemby. It's not impossible. But at the same time, just make yourself a threat at all times. Don't just be stagnant because that's only giving Wemby more time to load up at a certain spot. Like, at least if you move and groove, you can get Wemby to move too. So that's your best bet for real, for real. And like I said, we can hit those 3-point shots. I think we can get game 5. I'm not sure if we're going to win game 6 because y'all in San Antonio, that's a hostile environment. And I think Wemby is not one to let down, you know, the home team or the home fans or something like that.
He did already though. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
but to do it again, I don't see it.
yeah, to do it again, I get that for sure. Yeah, because I'm just only saying in general, like game 3 should have been that. I mean, yeah, matter of fact, yeah, game 2 and game 3 should have been that, bro. That's why they even sitting there talking about in a little interview with De'Aaron Fox, like Pop actually came into like the locker room. It's like this shit unacceptable. Like, so it's like he's seeing some shit that they know that they can do to win and beat y'all. Like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, but I'm just not gonna be surprised if they actually do beat y'all though, real like. And I'm not gonna be surprised if OKC wins it. I'm gonna give y'all props for sure. That y'all definitely top dogs and held on to y'all own with that. But this season with the Spurs, oh, this is something else. Usually they talk about Spurs basketball as like boring and shit. How they used to say it back in the day, like because all the like, what is it, fundamentals and all that other shit that they mostly try to do. But with this shit, it's more with fundamentals, great coaching, and a star player that is whooping ass right now. Like that's man. But my only question to you is though, and I know you don't really click into like the whole like social media debate and all that, or like the whole politics and shit like that with Shay. But what do you think about the whole Shay falling and shit, basically, like on every kind of play? Or what do you think about with people like always bringing that shit up?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what does it matter?
Do you feel like that's something that could be like, because the NBA, they always on some like, well, we're gonna look into this and change up some shit like with next season and like the rules or something like that.
Nigga, they ain't changing when James Harden did it.
They did though.
What they added?
Remember when the whole swipe through or whatever, and you try to go for like a three? They don't do that no more. That's
I'd
all
be
because of
damn.
him. That's all, nigga. What? You know how many times niggas be trying to do that shit just to draw a foul? When a nigga is taking a shot, yeah, they'll call it then, for real. But if a nigga is literally and you see him just trying to foul bait for the shot, the refs don't call that shit to get him to the foul line. They just call it on the floor. It's just an on the floor play now instead of just getting 3 free throws. Because we was just complaining about the shit of how like the shit is mostly watching like them getting free throws and like 3 pointers, but this is different from what we seeing now. We seeing it all.
Well, just to answer that question, I don't really care to be honest. I mean, we all know Shea embellishes fouls. Like if that's what people are trying to get out of it, I mean, if you want to have statistical proof, have at it. That doesn't stop the greatness that he's accomplished in these last some years. So I mean, Teach his own.
Just say that's just his play style. Not to even like bait for a foul, but like the whole falling part. Like, I mean, you don't know. He might just actually do that. Just I don't know. I don't know how to kind of say it. Like, you know how you got like a
Hmm.
rhythm or like just some kind of like thing
Muscle
that you
memory.
do that feels like that you feel like you got to do it just to feel like I'm a hit it or something like that. Or I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Muscle memory.
no, not even just. I mean, of course, it's muscle memory, but I'm just saying it's just a part of his game just to sit there and like fall in those kind of moments and not to foul bait, but it's just a shot that he do normally. Like,
He seeks contact.
you know how like when you like trying to float a shot in and then you just like, well, matter of fact, the perfect example, you know how like Kawhi and how Kawhi hit that shot over Joel, and then
Uh,
everybody was just like looking at it, waiting for that shit just to like drop in.
yeah.
That's kind of like how I feel like with Shea almost. Like he shoots the ball, falls, but then he's kind of like just kind of waiting for it, just kind of like hoping that shit just to like drop in, basically, like because that's just his normal kind of muscle memory or like kind of yeah. I don't think it's for a foul bait. That's pretty much where I'm going with it at least. I just think it's just part of his game, just to like mostly like fall on his like shot, just so he don't either get like fouled or
Well, you can say I don't think it's
I'm,
for the foul bait, but it definitely does. That's definitely the ending result.
well, I mean not foul.
He may
Yeah,
not do
I'm
it
saying yeah. He don't.
intentionally.
I don't think he do it to foul bait. I'm just saying I think he do that just to not get my okay. My thing is I feel like he do that just so then he don't get injured, kind of shit. Basically, like
There's plenty of other ways to. I mean, I guess.
I mean it's plenty of other ways, but I mean we seen what Derrick Rose always come down on like 1 foot after when he
Well,
dunk,
that's because Derrick Rose came down on 1 foot.
but that
That
was
ain't
something
him
that he
seeking
normally.
contact and flopping. Well, quote unquote flopping, or
I don't
whatever you
think
want to
he.
call it.
I don't think it's flopping. I mean I just think that's just a
I
part of
seen
what
a
he actually
play.
does.
I seen a play last night when De'Aaron Fox was guarding Shea. Shea went for a jumper. They called a foul. The camera slowed down. Fox didn't even touch him. I think the announcer said it on this one. I think the crowd knew it, seen it, heard it. And I'm like, I mean, if that's what the fuck you talking about, then I see what everybody digesting it. But like, I think because everybody does it now. Even Jalen Brunson does it. You're gonna watch the game, you're gonna see Jalen Brunson do it. I mean, so just think it's a part of guys' repertoire. I mean, the ending result is a foul. I'm not gonna say he's as flagrant as James Harden, but it's like because if you watch the tape, Shea do be getting fouled. Shea be getting fouled and tugged and pulled on when he go past niggas and blow past niggas, pause, niggas be grabbing his arms a little bit. He grab his arm, they'll grab his side. You know what I'm saying? So like it don't help that the nigga sag already. But you can kind of see it when he come past like a nigga kind of pull him on his side a little bit. It initiates there. And from down on it gets worse. You know what I'm saying? So like he's in the custom of up team, like Rail said, last up team years, bro, of being the cream of the crop. Everybody that had the cream of the crop get the whistle. Like so, it's like we're overly in that era now. Like we can't say that with Steph Curry because Steph Curry was, you know what I'm saying, he didn't take rim attempts like that. So Steph Curry didn't get the whistle. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't take. I'm pretty sure if he did though, Steph Curry would get the whistle. You know what I'm saying? So like LeBron got the whistle respectively in the Miami era. Not as overly as Shea because LeBron won't fucking foul. I'm not gonna call it that,
Bron
but
should have
LeBron.
got 10 fouls a game, bro. He definitely
No,
they
but
definitely owe him.
LeBron's foul is driving to the paint and niggas actually slapping on his arm. That's a foul.
A whole time feel like niggas was doing more than that, bro. He just was so damn diesel. It didn't
No,
look like it.
LeBron. No, yeah, that's facts. LeBron definitely did do the pump fake, fall into you 3 point. He definitely no bap. He definitely do shit like that. But that's not a part of his game. That's
Huh?
if he did that, that's strategic. He did that for a reason.
That's a
Like,
part of the game. Then, if you saying that's
no, hell no.
strategic,
It's not. That's a difference from. Well, I can't say hell no because the game has evolved from 12, 15 years ago.
bro, he's part of the reason of that, though.
No, you can't say LeBron is a part of the reason of that shit. No, hell no.
He
LeBron,
is. Like,
LeBron
what
don't
do
do
you
shit like that.
mean?
I
The main
No,
one
mean,
that's
no. What
what
I'm
if
saying
we
is, no.
always
Hear me out. Hear me out.
what if they
Hear me out. Hear me
always
out. Hear me
sat
out. Hear me
there
out.
and
Hear me out.
complained?
One mic. When LeBron
Man,
drives to the rim, it's a foul, my nigga. It's an old fashioned street ball foul. The nigga's trying to stop him from getting to the basket. They slapping his arms, pulling his shoulders, all shit like that. He's not pump faking, go waiting to the air and waiting for a nigga to fall into a nigga and shit. He's not doing shit like that every foul. Dwayne Wade did that more than LeBron, and
niggas
Dwayne Wade
not
took foul
saying
bait.
every foul, bro. I'm saying he is kind of one of the ones that helped started that shit of
Man, hell
basically
no.
like
Go
flopping.
do your facts. Go do your facts. Hell no. You can't mention LeBron foul baiting.
Nigga, flopping and all that
I
shit. Like, what do
mean,
you
he
mean?
was a
Where
flop.
we're talking flopping, that's something different from foul baiting.
Nigga, that's a
Let's
No,
listen.
that's a
move
difference.
on.
That's a
Look
difference.
what we're talking about.
That's a difference. Like you can flop to get a technical foul. You know
Let's
what I'm
move on
saying?
to the next topic, bro.
We're
Come on.
talking. We're having an unethical topic about unethical hoops.
That's why I
When did
said
Where?
let's
we
move
drop?
on to the next
When did
topic,
we
bro.
drop
At this
this?
point,
So what is a stupid conversation? What the fuck is y'all saying?
it's not
No,
a
I
stupid
don't know.
conversation, but it's just kind of
So what the
like
fuck is y'all talking about? Move on.
we leaning away from the conversation,
You want
basically.
to
All right,
talk
all right.
about flopping niggas? Literally, you literally want
I
to talk
guess.
about this?
We ain't got to talk about it. I guess.
I love nigga.
I'm gonna just start saying when y'all niggas in y'all conversation. I'm gonna just start saying let's move the fuck on. That's what I'm gonna
Nigga,
start
then
doing.
just say that. The fuck? It don't matter. Nigga, it don't matter. The whole niggas accountable. Just say that.
Niggas be interrupting niggas takes and shit. That shit weird.
All right. What's your final take on it?
I'm good. Go ahead.
Don't get emotional, my nigga. We literally talking about flopping. Like, did niggas really say, "Oh, I can't wait to talk about flopping"? I'm surprised he got this far.
Nigga, you be eager to talk about rappers that we don't even exist. So what the hell is you talking about? Like,
And do you have any visual proof of this?
All right, are we gonna stick on this Spurs topic, or are we gonna switch it up?
No, I think we all agreed it's going to. Well, Threezy, I don't know if you gave your answer. I said it was gonna be home, home, home.
Just all right, well, Davon, just what's your answer though? Like, who do you think winning this
yeah,
series?
I already said. I already said they was gonna win Game 5. I think it's going 7 games. I already said that shit.
But who winning it? Spurs or OKC?
I'm gonna go with the Spurs.
Okay, that's it.
For sure. Okay. All right. Well, at least we all agreed to go get to a game 7. You know, for both teams' sake, I would hope so, but
I mean, I
especially
gave
for
you two
mine.
predictions. I said I want to see Spurs winning Game 6, win 2 straight.
Nigga, you said you want to see good ball.
I said that about Knicks and Spurs.
You know, he ain't gonna get no series. Yeah, so this basically his last series take for real,
It's a
for real.
little too late, and it's a little too late in the Knicks series to say you want to see good ball.
Nigga, I'm talking about Spurs versus Knicks. I want to see
Oh,
good
okay.
ball in the
Oh, okay.
finals. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. And yeah, he's sitting there, chiming in about, oh wait, this is last take because we know he ain't gonna get no take about his team, like or his
I ain't
teams,
say this
like.
your last prediction. I ain't say it's your last take. I just know like you ain't gonna give no prediction to the outcome of that series. You just want to say good
You gonna
ball.
have your
The
predict
take
your
is just
outcome gonna
about
be the
like a
same
prediction,
either
though.
way.
Well, it's just like almost a prediction.
You can pop a bottle to
You
either
would actually
outcome.
make a choice between the two?
I mean, I don't
Exactly.
know,
All
man.
right. Shut up.
All we know is it's a certified. He gonna turn up regardless of who win. That's all we know.
Yeah.
He gonna
You
pop a
know.
bottle. He gonna pop a bottle to either who will win, and that's gay. I think that's gay. But I
Because
Well,
mean,
we
you
get to
better not go
see.
to New York
Put
popping
it like
bottles
this
in the
though.
crowd.
Put it like this though. We get to see either win. I mean, if this happens, because I mean, we can't just jump the gun now because this is still going on with OKC and they still have a chance. We
about
already
to
know the
super.
Knicks is going to be in.
He's about to
But
super glaze.
I'm just saying to see Wimby get his first ring
In his
out of
third
what
year,
year 3?
Wade
That's
did it too. Wade did it. Wade did it too.
but as the number one option, Wade
Wade
was
did
the
it
number.
too, nigga.
Hold on, one sec. Wade was, considered the number one option after a while, but they was mostly looking towards Shaq. He didn't like just come in and
What?
this nigga number one option. Like,
I want to say Dwayne Wade averaged more than Shaq that year.
Wade
Not
average.
that
that's why I
bad
said
Oh,
average.
he walked.
you
That
got
hold
to
on,
be
hold
talking.
on.
You
That's
got to
why I
be talking
said.
about
That's why I
regular
said
season.
he basically walked into being that number one option. Shaq was looked at to be the number one option, just like how
You
you would
said
say
he
that as
walked
far as
into
like him
being
and the
number one
Lakers.
option. You said he
I want
walked
to
in
say
from
they
being.
was on the
What did you
same.
say? What did you say? He walked into being the number one option for Wimby?
No, I said D Wade basically walked into being the number one option because he started averaging more than Shaq.
I mean, yeah,
Wimby was
when you're drafted number 3 in the draft, number 4 in the draft, yeah, you're walking into being the number one option.
no, not really. Brandon Miller was the number two.
We're talking about Brandon fucking Miller.
I mean, but you
Caught a
talking about picks. All right,
Achilles.
I'm not even gonna go that deep down the rabbit hole. But as far as what I'm talking about, I'm just saying Wimby getting his first ring in year 3, that would be phenomenal. And you would basically say that he took a major jump over a lot of people then. And then as far
I would
as
say as expected.
and then as far as the Knicks, but I mean expected in year 3 though, that's
Nigga, look
pretty.
what they were saying about him before he got drafted.
But still though, like if we go back on our
I
old
didn't even
like,
expect that. I would have said at least year 5.
but that's what I'm saying. Like if we go back on our old takes about when we first started seeing Wimby, like bro, we probably talked about like him winning the championship or at least getting close to there like in year like 5 or 6. We didn't expect this shit in year 3, nigga. Like
First trip to
that's
the playoffs.
Niggas
yeah.
just probably didn't think the team would be so good in year, yeah, but like by this time, like niggas probably thought they would probably be one pick away. Their draft luck went so good from the time they got Wimby, it still went good. And their picks that they acquired before, because Vassell is a 2020 pick, so it's like
Like
their players age like
Gordon
wine with
Johnson.
Wimby. So I think
I
it
was
made
even
the perfect
saying,
match.
Cody Bryant, that nigga, I kept saying
He need
like,
to tighten up. He need to tighten the fuck up. He
I
is a
mean, he do, but he also has been playing a helping hand in defense though.
I'm not talking about tighten up his gameplay. His gameplay is amazing. What I'm talking about tighten up is is like that little moment he had. But it's under the
Yeah.
big lights. It's under the big lights. So like I can understand why he was emotional, but at the same time, well, you got to be into this shit, bro. Like everybody on the court. It's basically. Did you? Hold on. Before I go any further, Rob, did you see that picture after Wemby hit that shot?
Duh.
Um, what shot? What shot am I talking about? Game one shot when he walked back to the huddle.
Nah, I ain't said.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you. But yeah, like basically what I'm saying is like that aura, like yo, I feel like that aura was elevated this game. That's why he had like his points. I feel like, but it was very front loaded, and I feel like Carter needed to be a little bit more. I just felt like he needed to be a little bit more emotionally invested into that moment because I felt like that was right after a crucial turnover, and I just felt like I understand what the coach could be getting at him for. Like maybe he ain't run fast enough or some shit. Like, but yeah,
I
that's
mean,
it.
shoot. Pretty much all in all though, man. Like the young cats been hooping, like
I want to
and
know what the fuck Popovich be telling these niggas, man.
the real shit. But then when you look at it, look at like Dylan Harper and Carter Bryant getting their first championship their rookie year.
Rookie year,
Like what?
it's like this nigga is building a back upon his shoulders. He's building like a dynasty upon his shoulders. Like year three, year three. We're not gonna over salivate and give it to him. Pause. But it's like this be an uphill battle regardless of who comes out of this series for the Knicks. Fuck the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, so
But
like
yeah, as far as the Knicks though, because I was basically talking about, like um
I thought
like
they could win
who would
one
I want to
game.
see win? Like that's why I said it don't matter because well not it don't matter, but it's either like I just want to see good hoops, not it don't matter, but I just want to see good hoops because you see Wemby getting his championship in year 3, or you see the Knicks getting their championship since the
Championship
fucking 70s.
and
Like
seven in the bruh. So it's gonna be like ecstatic either way. And I feel like
that's gonna boost ratings, man.
it's
I'm
gonna
telling
boost
you.
rating. Those two outcomes will boost ratings. If the Thunder get it, I'm not gonna say it's just gonna keep it balanced. It's gonna keep it balanced because that was what was that's what was expected. So it's gonna
Damn,
keep
so we don't
balance.
get no type of aura if we win.
No,
No,
it
hold on.
was expected though.
I was waiting
Is
for
the
him to finish.
championship? Hold on. Did we blow up when other champions were expected to win?
Kinda sorta.
Like if niggas is going on a repeat, like when the Warriors did they little repeat, was we like it was already preordained that they was gonna
Well,
win
we're
anyway.
not going to compare the Warriors
I'm just
because
saying
they're
off
so much
past
of a
repeat. I'm talking about off past repeating champions. They're the only op. They're the only fucking example.
not no Kobe,
Any either way,
LeBron.
bro. I feel like OKC versus the Knicks. Either way, OKC versus the Knicks or the Spurs versus the Knicks, it's gonna be box office, like because you're gonna
Yeah,
see you're gonna see it's in fucking New York, bro.
they
Like that's
bringing
what's
back.
really
You
driving
know
the rating.
that championship jump that they had the championship trophy they got in the middle of the court.
Uh huh.
They bringing
Yep.
that back. So imagine that at Madison Square Garden.
Exactly. Yep.
Fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't counting y'all out, real. I mean, I know we did go,
I
too
know.
deep with like the Spurs, but OKC,
Either
I can
way, you're
see
gonna see the
them.
shit at Madison Square Garden. Either way, who winning y'all series?
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, you can't say like. Well, I don't know. I will say it is more exciting seeing the Spurs versus the Knicks, but seeing OKC versus the Knicks, I feel
I'm
like
saying
it'll be
eh,
just as exciting when you watch the game, at least, like than what you hear.
OKC win this year. I would say that would give hella fucking fire to parity of next year because I ain't never in my lifetime seen a team three-peat. So I feel like if they win this year, I would love to see them win next year to three-peat. Like, but I'm not taking nothing from y'all saying I don't want to see them win, but I'm saying it's not gonna be as exciting as seeing the Spurs, like he said, the Spurs is Wimby, or the Knicks, as the Knicks franchise since the 70s, win a championship. Y'all was pretty much preordained. It's like y'all was in the negative when it came to betting. Y'all couldn't make no money on betting OKC win a championship. So everybody knew it. I'm just saying, like, and if y'all win this year, oh, to see a three-peat, that'd be fucking crazy. Y'all know y'all gonna make key additions, key transactions. If y'all lose now, I don't know what the fuck y'all might do. Like that might trigger something. I don't know if y'all win. I think y'all gonna
All
address
right.
something. So like we got to look down the line. What Rob saying, like I want to see good ball too, but that's the two most entertaining series to me. No, that's two most entertaining. That shit will be entertaining like a bitch. That
Man,
big
I ain't
ass
mad at it at all. I mean, we're talking about Victor went beyond. I completely understand. Like
in Madison Square Garden.
for 4 to 7 games,
4 to 7 games.
Imagine
I
the
get
Knicks
it.
trolling this nigga, bro. Just a fucking imagine it.
Fucking
Like,
whipping,
Oh my
fucking
especially
god.
Wimbiana, fucking Whippinata.
especially what he fucking said about when he first played in Madison Square Garden, saying I expected this to be a little bit bigger, like, or like the place
Yeah.
You
to be
know,
bigger.
Wimby got a little attitude. He might put a little Trey Young stunt. He might try to make a little gesture. I
For
don't
real,
know.
bro. I
He
wouldn't play
might do a
around,
chess
Wimby.
move. He might do a chess move emote.
Emote right in the middle of the floor. If he up and hit a
Checkmate.
big three,
What if he say checkmate?
checkmate, bitch. Yeah, like, he been eating that fried chicken. He been eating that fried chicken. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Been
That's what he
eating that
told.
brisket.
Hey,
Hold on,
Wimby.
and then I think the Spurs will have home court advantage too, wouldn't it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it would. Yep.
Yeah, they would have home court advantage too.
Just a fucking imagine. Just imagine tomorrow. Just imagine tomorrow. Fuck that. Stephen A ain't gonna wait till them. Stephen A is not gonna wait till first they come on. As soon as the fucking Knicks win, he's going live on his platform. Fucking all them niggas going live tonight. The Knicks have made it, bro. It's gonna be mayhem in the fucking streets tonight. I'm
Man,
talking
fuck
about
that,
it's gonna
nigga.
be
Guys.
Fuck Stephen A, bro.
it's gonna be fucking. I mean, he the biggest Knicks fan.
Man,
Well,
the
that'd
way
be
he was
Spike
talking
Lee.
greasy about them at first, though, like
I mean,
Josh
don't you
Hart
hope
was telling this nigga, bro, just hold on, bro. Like, stop fucking worrying about this regular season shit and
he got
talking about
Josh?
Mikal Bridges, because this nigga Mikal Bridges been fucking hooping, and all niggas be sitting there talking about is giving away 3 first-round picks for this nigga.
He
Man,
has been.
fuck
He
them
has
picks.
been making his shots. He has been making his shots.
Nobody cares about that shit. We
Um,
fucking still made it.
It's not about him
I wouldn't
producing
say he
those numbers.
validated that far, but
I
he
wouldn't
definitely had a
say I
step up.
wouldn't say it's about him
I would
validating
say,
those
hold
numbers.
on, I would say those 3 picks at least was
I
worth
thought it
it
was
for us to
5.
make it to the finals. Like,
Yeah, I definitely thought it was like 4 or 5.
I thought it was 5.
well,
One of them
okay, yeah,
motherfuckers
three.
might be
It
the
was
next
three,
him.
four, either or, yeah. Either way, 3, 4 picks.
Max overpay.
Still, we ended up in the finals. At least, like,
3 to 4 years
I
later.
feel like that still
Oh, that's
suffices
that you
right
you you
there.
you you reading you way over context, big boy. It took y'all 4 years to get it.
4 years,
Y'all
like,
traded
nigga,
him 3 years ago, bro. What do you mean?
this is Mikael. What, like,
Third season,
I
nigga,
feel like he's
third
second.
season? That's hold
second and
on.
a half. I might be wrong. Pause. Bring it back.
Yeah,
Second
this
and a
is
half.
second. This is
Second and a
second.
half. Yeah, so y'all didn't get it immediately. Y'all took some blunders when y'all got him.
Not really, because he didn't do bad last season in the playoffs for real. For real. I mean, in the Indiana series, okay, yeah, but I mean, when we needed him versus like Boston, because that's what we mostly like even got him for too as well.
He was clamping up Jalen Brown.
Y'all got him for defensive versatility for real, for real.
All in all, fuck them picks because Mikal Bridges was still fucking worth it. Put it like that.
I wish I could. I wish I could fucking find out what those picks turned into.
I don't even think
They ain't transpiring to nothing.
I think they 27 picks maybe. So next year draft something like that. I could be wrong. I'm not sure.
I mean, for all of what it's worth, bro, they made it to the finals, bro. Fuck all that shit,
Oh,
man.
you know what? Yeah, fuck them picks. I think they all those Brooklyn rookies.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
You couldn't have told me they got a dime from them shits. maybe
Yeah, fuck
Igor
them
Denham.
picks.
Maybe
Never
Igor
mind.
Denham. They could have did some Igor.
Danny Wolf.
Yeah, they could have. I don't know, bro. Fuck them picks. And Mikal
Fuck them
Bridges
picks.
better than everybody on that team. No
Over.
bullshit. Like fuck them picks. It's just a role. It's just his role. Some nights you gonna hit, sometimes you not. But shit, defensively he's a stout and he's
Nah,
gonna
them
be there.
niggas rolled 4 times. Like, no, I think they still got some back picks though. I don't think that's the all them picks because they got some from the Rockets too. So they probably got some more picks
Oh, what
that
was we
aren't.
saying? I wanted to know what we
I
was
don't think.
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think they used up all our picks. They might not even use them to be honest yet. It probably. Yeah, you probably right though. It probably been like 20. It probably be 2027.
I think Rob. I
Yeah,
think
because they
Rip.
got a slew.
I think Rob predicted this year right, bro. Because I was outside and Rob said the Knicks was gonna be here.
Bro, nigga, I told you Knicks and Spurs was gonna be there. What are you talking about,
I think Rob called that shit, bro.
nigga? I did
You've been
call it.
saying this for the last 5 months, I believe.
No, I said, I
Like I
remember.
said,
I
I think
remember the first time he said this shit when I was in the backyard. Like,
I'll say in the summer when we first like seen like all the shit happening. I mean, and like the expectations part, I probably didn't say it then. I'll say that just to at least clear that up because I was at least like, all right, I can see them at least being above what a 6 seed. And yeah, you was talking about like that's subpar or some shit like that. If they do become like at least like even a 6 seed or so. So I mean,
hold
we already
on,
see
hold
this.
on, hold on, back up. Looking back, and if they won a fucking 6 seed or better this year, what would you say it?
You said if they wasn't what
If
you
they was
mean?
6 seed and below, what would you have said?
I mean, I would have said they at least got better.
Okay.
I mean, what they team and what they had last year, what was it? Like they lost 50 some games or over 50 some games?
Yeah, and if they would have came back this season, it would have been a 6 seed or lower, not or better or lower.
And they still would have been improved. That's what I'm saying. That I would have still said that they improved at least. Like you made it into the playoffs or at least even a play-in spot. Because the year
Okay.
before that, you was damn near almost at like the bottom anyway because Wemby was even out.
Yeah, so to take that fucking leap, that's fucking amazing. I don't think, you predicted that shit right, bro.
That's a big jump, man.
That's a big jump.
Well, can we at least
I
wait
knew
till the
damn,
series is over?
I knew damn well they won't gonna be no damn
No, I
six
mean,
seed
I'm
at worst.
saying so far it's a big jump for them to even be what a second seed and to be in the Western Conference Finals right now. I'm not going
Oh,
past that
okay.
as far as like them being in the finals right now, real. I'm just saying based off of this season right now, at least, like when I was talking about at least like expectation wise, like I didn't see them this far.
They
So this
probably
is
a they probably a statutory first seed because any other year they probably be a first seed because what other season do you see 260 win teams?
It's been a good couple years.
I mean, yeah, but it don't
Mhm.
happen every single season. I'm saying, like, I mean, I'm just basically what I'm saying. Any other year they'd have been the first seed because they won 60 games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
shit,
yeah,
nigga. Ain't
that's
that
just a
many
feat in
teams in the
itself,
East that
nigga.
get to
What?
60 wins for
How many
real.
games you said they won last year? They won 20 some games last year,
Yep. They
and
basically had a reverse of their record.
dude that's the
Yeah.
head coach now was an interim coach then.
Yep.
Yep.
How what the fuck did they see? They seen some. It got to be player rapport. It got to be player rapport, bro. How the players respond to you in the locker room and practice. It got to be that, bro, because they seen this shit, bro. I want to know what Pop. He said, I know Pop barely. I ain't gonna say barely speak, but I know Pop. Like his physical role in the team is diminished, but that vocal role, I want to know what the fuck he be talking about. And Tim Duncan and them niggas be talking about it, but them niggas, bro. Like,
So
cause is
OG
they
Mafia shit.
Is they telling these niggas, bro, stick to the script? Is what like is they telling niggas stick to the script, bro? Play how I would play, like pretty much, because that's a hell of a flex. If Tim Duncan is telling women to play how I play
No, I think he tell him do him. Just be smart
in a mode of me,
type shit.
And
you can't help. You can't help.
you know
You can't.
Wimby locked in with Tim Duncan. Like,
You can't help, but he can't help but be putting those names when he wins this. If he wins this championship, it's automatically he's getting compared to the. And he plays in the franchise. It's like winning. It's like winning the championship for the Lakers. That shit really
Yeah.
don't. You at the bottom of the totem pole. Like they're always gonna compare that shit to Tim Duncan, even though he might be better than Tim Duncan now. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
But
think
like,
so.
huh?
I think it could be like kind of, how we do Patrick Mahomes. Like, okay, if he gets to a certain amount, if
Uh
he's
huh.
close to that radius, we still know that him as a talent is better than that player that we comparing him to, even though that other player might have won more.
Yeah.
Like, we know that Patrick Mahomes is more talented than Tom Brady.
Yes.
So
Yes.
he's not that far away from being better than Tom Brady if he get like 2 more Super Bowls, even though Tom Brady got 7. Because the talent is just like
It's so noticeable.
out
It's
this
so
world. Like,
yeah.
so I think that would be the same case for Wemby. If he get 4 rings, if he get 3 rings, he's it's hard to say he's better than Tim Duncan off
It's
three
hard
rings.
because Tim Duncan got it his
But I
first
would
season.
not disagree. I
Tim
wouldn't
Duncan got it his
disagree.
first season. And you can't
And second,
second season. You can't take it from Tim either because Tim had a stack team. Wemby had a
against the New
stack
York
team.
Knicks, matter of fact,
Yeah, that's the last time. That would be a coinky dink, wouldn't it?
wouldn't that be a fucking scenario? The Knicks just, I don't know.
Who was in that? Patrick Ewing played in that finals, didn't it?
I think he was hurt.
Damn.
I think he got hurt the series before, or he probably was hurt in the regular season. I think. I don't remember. That's
So
way
that
way back.
team was pretty much built like this team. It's not really no. I mean, consideration. Patrick Ewing is the cat. Carl Anthony Towns. So like, or I would say Patrick Ewing is the Jalen Brunson because Jalen Brunson is the star. So it's pretty much just like
Yeah.
a one star, pretty much good team built around. Pretty much. That's how the
And
Knicks
so
was back then.
they
I
had
think
Latrell Sprewell, they had John Starks. They was all right.
they was all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean they was
Nah,
all right
they were
individually,
carrying a little bit.
yeah, but together, they make a championship team
Mm,
type shit.
type shit because that team ultimately
I'm just
went.
saying, like the pieces they put to the puzzle to make it to the finals, kind of reminiscent to all the pieces that the Knicks have acquired over the years to get to the finals. Because it's evident the only thing that obviously they were missing was coaching. Because they probably could have made it last year if they would have made some adjustments on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Like if they had Mike Brown, I'm not saying Mike Brown is the difference because it might be the difference, but like those adjustments that dude could have made, Frank Vogel, not Frank Vogel, my boy ran Derrick Rose into the ground, man. He could have made some different adjustments, like you going deeper into his rotations and shit. Like, so it's like it's good to see the Knicks getting that, but they're gonna have to get in order to beat this Western Conference opponent. They're gonna have to get a little bit more production out of their bench, man. And I'm talking about Jordan Clarkson need to step up. I'm talking about I need another game like that from Mitchell Robinson. I need those bench players, those notable name bench players they got. I need those niggas to step up. At least 9 to 10 points. Jose Alvarado. I need you to step up and give me 12 to 11 points, bro. Y'all ready to play like the Spurs or OKC. And I'll be damn it, might get a little bit of J Dub. So I don't know, man.
I think
It's
he out.
he out. Period. I ain't never got no
I
update on
think,
that injury.
yeah, I think he out here. I'm not sure, but he probably at best a game 5 in the finals.
And I don't want to overlook the Knicks because they are definitely defensively stout. They're definitely defensively stout and they can do damage because they've been running through the East. But it's the East. But it's like,
I mean, but
ah,
yeah, I don't want to do him like that though. I mean, they have flawlessly played against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like, if you want to be critical about the Sixers because Joel Embiid was injured, that's fair. And then first round against Atlanta, I think that was legit, to be honest. That was probably their hardest matchup.
Hardest matchup. Yep.
And they had some adversity. They lost like the
Youth.
first game, all that,
You,
and they bounced back
the
flawlessly.
youth.
Ended up with a
You,
BTA at game 5. So,
the youth.
from then on out, I mean, they pretty much been playing. And not only that, it's not just the stars. I mean, I know you're a little critical of the bench players and stuff like that. But motherfucking speaking of damn it, Landry Shamit, yeah,
Landry fucking big
that
shot
motherfucker has
Shamit.
been looking like Ray
Fucking
Shamit, goddamn it. Ray
that
Schmurder,
bitch
goddamn it.
Ray Shrimmer. Fucking
That nigga is hitting everything. So I mean, but that's one player. But I mean, as far as the depth, it's very hard to be concerned about them considering they've been on the groove. I think they're doing their job as far as like getting them to this point.
they
I think
DYJ.
I think in the final scenario, it's definitely gonna be a superstar versus superstar type of like Jalen Brunson is gonna have to pull some shit that he did against the Spurs like 2 years ago when he dropped 60 or something like that. I'm not saying he gonna drop 60 in the final, but it's gonna have to be of something close to that type of game type shit. Like not even a scoring statistical sense, but just like in the way of scoring or like efficiency wise or something like that. It's gonna have to be like a superstar type of
Get
thing in the
get
finals.
get OG started early.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest thing for real. Because OG he can play. It depends on his injury though. I mean, if he not hampered from that injury, you can get like 38 minutes out of OG. Yeah, he could be probably your biggest X factor because if he's scoring, that's lovely. But even if he's not scoring 20 something or anything like that, he still can play great defense against whoever you really need. Like
And hit a
maybe
shot and
Wimby.
hit a shot or two.
Yeah, so you might need him to guard Wimby for a good stretch, like just on some honest shit. Like, and that's gonna be a crazy matchup too. Well, they got Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson has done a little decent against Wimby in the past, type shit, decent enough. But yeah, like whoever the Knicks face in the finals, even with OKC, I don't even want to get too far into that. I don't want to get too far into that. But I mean, well, we got injuries, so let me not bring up regular season, results up and shit like that. Because, with those injuries with J Dub and AJ Mitchell, that's only more bodies for Shea. And we don't have too many ISO scorers to where the Knicks gotta be super concerned about like, you know, a player going crazy. It'll have to be like, a team basketball type thing. Even though I can see Jeremy Kane going a little crazy, maybe against Josh Hart, but Josh Hart he can defend those type of guards. If you're Josh Hart size, he can definitely like clamp you up. It's like the bigger guards that give him problems type shit. But yeah, either or. I just feel like Jalen Brunson, Cat, and a little dash of Mikhail, Josh Hart, and OG. I
I
think if
mean,
they step up, they'll be great.
you definitely gotta play that line for what you call it though.
Oh
Um, shit, Isaiah Hartenstein, I heart,
yeah,
because
it depends.
he gonna have his, they gonna definitely, they definitely gonna boo him in New York, but he probably gonna get some rebounds though.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah,
then
he'll probably be comfortable.
no, he will. That's why I said he gonna get the booze, but he gonna have his rebounds though, like those rebound kind of games, and then also probably what can I say? I mean, of course the defense, because he always got it right there. To be honest, but
Slowly.
what else can I say about this nigga? To be honest, I mean, really, it's the assist. That's what I was gonna really get at too. Like
Yeah,
he has those moments where he can actually do the same thing, like Cat, as far as like having a nice passing game. Like he does
yeah.
it a little bit better. To be honest with you, I ain't even gonna hold you.
He's a little more mobile with his handoffs.
Yeah,
'Cause he'll move around a little bit.
you
Cat
saw
more, but just like stationary passer.
you saw where he said that he said his dad made him like a passer, even if he was like close to the rim or some shit. Like he just told him like he got to pass it to his teammates just to work on his
Yeah,
ball skills.
Man, because he was already bigger than everybody else. What's the point
Yeah,
of being just a motherfucker dunking everything? You ain't learning nothing.
nah, facts. Facts though. Shit, and it
But
all
yeah,
panned out. Nigga, a champion.
yeah. And even, yeah, I would like to see iHeart in that series because, you know, if that's the case and, we beat the Spurs to go to the finals and stuff like that, iHeart has been hitting some crazy ass, by default floaters against Wemby. Like sky high Derrick Rose type shit. So I would
Oh,
just love to see how
he
niggas look, not
definitely.
even just iHeart, but even the team overall. Like getting away from that Wemby and Spurs defense. Not to knock the New York Knicks defense, but I think we can all unanimously agree that they're not the Spurs defense.
mean, oh, I'm down players now. You know, if we get
I'm not,
people,
but we're comparing it. Look at the background, nigga. Look at your background.
I mean, I see what you mean. It ain't gonna be the same. I ain't gonna sit there and be like, oh, it's gonna be straps all day. Like, but it might take a slight step back though. I say that.
Hey, I'm
It don't
just
be too
saying.
far off,
I'm
is what
just
they mom
saying.
was saying. It ain't too far off. Like, it ain't that too far off though. We
Hey,
still be
whatever
all
the
right.
case, I'd rather face the Knicks defense than the Spurs defense. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I
Hater.
get, I get you. I get you.
I'm a hater because Wemby, bro, Wemby. Can we honestly agree that Wemby is the reason I'm saying this? Like, damn, like now if Wemby was on the Knicks, I would obviously say the Knicks. Like,
It's crazy how he really like send. Oh my god, like killing that nigga Chet though.
is it crazy?
It is because I just only want
He
to see
always
Chet.
wanted this since Chad did this shit to him in high school.
But
Honestly, like I think
even
niggas are
then
seeing this
though,
around the corner.
even then though, I just want to see. I just want to see how Chet gets after this, because then that just only means he gonna get better, and this rivalry is just only gonna get even deeper. Pause.
Yeah.
Check gotta hit that weight room, and Check gotta get bigger, and he just. I mean, he's an all star this year. He's an all star this year, so I ain't gonna take
He
that shit
All
from him.
NBA
he
player.
definitely out
An all
muscling him
NBA
right
player
now.
this year, but he definitely got to improve because Wemby's making him look like a
You see that
non-factor.
block that he had on? I had on him.
Yeah. Easy buddy.
He's supposed
But
to get
we
two of
compare
those. He's supposed to get
it's
two,
like
three of those a game. I don't know, man.
he definitely gotta like step up as far as his production. But again, it's like it's against Wemby. I mean, like,
It
let's
shouldn't
think
be
about
that
it.
way. It
It's
shouldn't
against
be that
Wemby.
way. He should be doing the same things.
No, he shouldn't.
I mean, he should at
That's
least be
the point
catching
I'm trying to
lobs.
make.
He should at
Like
least
the
be catching
level is
lobs and hit
crazy.
more pick and pops.
If you see, okay, if you see Kobe versus, let me think, of a Western Conference guard. Who is a Western Conference guard? I can't say Manu because they had their battles type shit. But even
Jamal
individually, if you see Kobe versus Manu Ginobili individually, who you think is going to win that matchup?
Kobe.
And more times than not, don't you think it's going to be a level of comparison of production?
Yeah,
Even though Manu might get his shit off, I know it's a
that's a
terrible
perfect compare.
comparison.
That's a perfect comparison. Yeah, yeah. I see what
It's
you're
really
saying.
terrible because Manu, regardless, he'll fuck around and give Kobe a battle. Chet is not doing that at all. Like, but I'm saying, like, as far as expectations, yeah, you'll
Yeah.
think a nigga will be putting belt the ass on this nigga individually. It's just Chet. It's really Chet, to be honest. Like, he's not stepping up to the plate to take advantage, even when Wemby's out the game. Like, that's the thing. But he's not playing like, he's playing terrible. He's playing terrible. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, he's playing terrible. If he's a couple shots away from being like as productive as you can need him to be, but yeah, it's just like it's certain plays where he ain't really like catching up offensively and even defensively. Sometimes he'll foul, get a little cheap foul. It'll be crazy though, because sometimes he'll make some good plays and they'll call a foul, and it's like, damn, like Isaiah
So
Hardenstein can grab this nigga up, but you call that shit whatever. But
let me ask you
like I
this.
said, he a couple threes away, couple threes, a little mid range away from actually being like a damn good X factor in this next game, especially. Don't count my boy Chizzy out too far now.
No, I ain't counting
He,
him out.
he
I ain't counting him out.
all right, because he do to have a little 15er in 8, maybe 2 blocks, 2 threes. Just don't do that shit against Wemby. Please don't try that nigga. Try one time. Try one time just to test the waters. You might catch him. Jeremy McCain caught him. But yeah, all right. Well, that's basically it for real. For real. Yeah. I think we all agree. Game 7. So probably can come back next week. It'll probably be done right then. Hopefully, if it's a game 7. And we can go ahead and just kind of hop into the finals and stuff like that. I didn't get a chance to look at the All NBA team, so I really don't know what I seen. First team, it was what? It was Cade, Shea. Was it Luca?
Yep.
Luca, Wemby, and Jokic.
Yep.
Any thoughts on that?
No, I mean, I do feel for Jalen Brown, but I feel
I
like it's
do
just
too.
right. I feel like it's
I
just right.
it's right enough because it's like I mean, for Cade's sake, I think he is deserve. He kind of fell off at the end though. That's why I'm kind of like, But Jalen Brown ended up getting Jason Tatum too, so it's kind of like, it's either or type shit.
Could that come with
Hey,
Could that come with ramifications like Boston just didn't want to pay that nigga or something like so they? I don't know. I
I
could
mean,
no.
it's up to voters. So
Yeah, Boston ain't the voters. Yeah.
yeah, so it's out their hand. But same time, as far as him not making first team, you know, if they're throwing the Jason Tatum tag, which he really didn't even play that much for real, so that's still kind of unfair. But I can kind of see like as far as like the finish line type shit, it kind of affect. But at the same time, you can say the same for Cade. Like even before Cade got injured or whatever, like he still was kind of falling off a little bit. He had like a good couple big time games here and there, but he was kind of falling off a little bit. So I'm gonna just go either or. I don't want to be too political about it because again, like you said, I do feel for Jalen Brown as well. He is deserving of first team if he was to make it, but at the same time, you can't knock Cade for making it. So it's like now it's the Luca part. You can't knock Luca. So it's it's that's crazy though. I mean, when did Luca get hurt?
Yeah, like right at the end of the mark. Like I think right at game 65 or some shit. Or 64. I think he played 64 and they gave him an exemption because his kids.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Luca averaged 33.
I mean, he was
The
a league
Lakers
leading
were
scorer.
a
I mean,
third
so
seed. Yeah, and then what? Y'all was the third seed, right?
third seed, league leading scorer. Yeah, that's conducive of
Yeah.
a first seed. That's conducive of a first all
He had
team.
like what 9 rebounds, 9 assists, some crazy shit. So I mean, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue. I ain't want to make no adamant like case for anyone because it seemed like those 6 names are deserving. I don't know who's on the second team, so I can only assume Bronson got to be on there. Maybe Ant.
No, ain't make a cut.
He didn't make the cut.
Nope.
What the fuck? No, no, hold up. Mm-mm. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me find this motherfucking list. Where's this bitch? Anthony Edwards, 29 a game, 6 seed in the West type shit. I don't know if it's a 6 seed, probably like I want to say it was a 5th seed.
Nope. He ain't make the second team.
We talking about the West. That's crazy.
All this, this defensive teams. I thought.
Let me see, man. Let me see, man. All NBA teams. Who the fuck? This the rewards. What is this motherfucking list, man? I'm trying to think of like other than okay, so I'm assuming Jalen Brown. I mean not Jalen Brown, Jalen Brunson, but even Jalen Brown too, second team.
Yeah, second
Who would
team:
be the
Jalen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell. Third team: Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Durant, and Chet Holmgren.
Nah, that's insane. That's insane, gang.
Anthony Edwards did not make the cut.
First of all, Jalen Johnson, I guess, but they did. Oh man, nah, not over Anthony Edwards, bro. I mean, I know that's a forward. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah,
Tyrese
yeah,
Maxey did not have a better
yeah,
year than
yeah.
Anthony
Tyrese
Edwards, bro.
Maxey's valid. Tyrese Maxey's valid.
He did not have a better year than Anthony Edwards, bro.
Look at the numbers.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna favor Anthony Edwards. I'm
I
confused.
think Tyrese Maxey almost averaged 30, bro.
He probably like 28. Anthony Edwards 29. Even then, we talking about the West, the West, the West. This nigga was going against the Hornets and Wizards regularly. Who was Anthony Edwards going against? The Oklahoma City Thunder, Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Lakers, San Antonio Spurs. These are teams that he beat, by the way. Oh, damn. Did I go out?
No, I hear you.
Oh, somebody went. But yeah, like, yeah, that's crazy to me. Jalen Duran, I'm sorry. You gotta get the Jalen Durcan because actually, first seed, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I feel like I could think of some better names, but if they put in Jalen Duran at third seed, I don't want to get the playoff series that he's been in and not producing at such a high level confused with the regular season because if we're talking regular season, he was putting up 30s and 20s. So I don't want to go that far as like that. But Kawhi Leonard, I understand. I understand. But at the end of the day, the Clippers didn't make the playoffs. And at the end of the day, they were at best an eighth seed. At the end of the day. So what you want to compare a eighth seed with a nigga averaging 28 or a fifth seed with a nigga averaging 29?
I'm gonna
I'm
go with
trying
it.
to understand.
I'm gonna go
Donovan
with it.
Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell didn't even have that great of a season. If we talking about like for the Cavs' sake, them niggas was a 7th seed in the East. What are we doing? Hey, free my nigga Ant Man, gang. Free my nigga Ant, bro. I'm on your side, buddy.
Let me check. Let me check Donovan Mitchell numbers.
I'm on your side, Ant Man.
Yeah,
I don't know
Donovan
what niggas
Mitchell.
talking about.
Yeah, he averaged 28 too.
I don't know what niggas is talking about. Jamal Murray, he's valid. I would say Jamal Murray's valid enough. But other than that, yeah. Me honestly, I'll kick KD out this motherfucker.
Yeah, I
A
kick
matter of
KD
fact,
off.
I will replace KD with Jalen Johnson and kick Jalen Johnson off in favor of putting Ant Man on the list. If I'm able to do that, I would do that. And Cat didn't make the list. I mean, Cat
Cat.
didn't have that great of a year, so I'm not kicking off Chet for anybody. So I mean, but other than that, that's all I get from this list is Ant Man has been snubbed egregiously. I don't know what in the world would make somebody think that Anthony Edwards isn't deserving to be on this list. Well, oh, wait. It goes from the games played, don't it?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. All right. Never mind. Never mind. I take all that back. I forgot. It's the whole games. So, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, then shit, this list is as valid as this will get because, whoever's missing is probably the ones that missed the games more so than it just being the play. Well, never mind. Never mind. Shit, list valid, I guess. I don't think there's any snubs at all. Alfred Sengun? Nah, nah. I don't know if he had a disappointing year for people, but it's crazy because he actually had probably his best year. A lot of people were high on Sengun, so I don't know what happened with that. Maybe it was because of the whole chemistry issues with KD and shit like that. But Sengun do need some props though. I mean, we got to understand that they won 2 games without Kevin Durant, mainly because I mean, who else was going crazy for the Rockets? Aman Thompson. Who else? It was an X factor. Was it Reed Shepard? Definitely got them a win because he had a clutch steal, had like a big time three or something like that. One of them games they won. Jabari Smith, he was another one that stepped up. But yeah, Everson Goon, he even though he didn't make the list, he deserves some notable. Again, Cat, I don't know if he missed because of injury, but I think Cat played at at least third All NBA level. But that's probably as far as I can go. I'm not sure about James Harden, maybe, but eh, you put up against those guards, nah. Well, hey, that's pretty much it, I guess. I ain't really got too much.
Word, because I gotta swear in a minute. Well, I ain't gotta swear, but I got shit to do. So
Well, I was gonna say, any follow ups on Iceman? We got our own little discussion about it from a week ago, so I will try to implement that in. But any follow up thoughts about Iceman now that you got a little more of a digestion?
every day that I listen to it since it dropped, I've been listening to the song better, more and more. I would say that I did not think Janice Shut the Fuck Up was gonna be as big as it did, but that's the one that stuck, and I can't be mad. I thought it would be Make Them Remember. I thought it would be Make Them Remember or Whisper My Name, which Whisper My Name is kind of like the second leading song on the album, but like
Okay.
Janice Shut the Fuck Up is really fucking is grown on me, and I think the album was great. I'm still digesting the other two, mainly because it's not primarily my taste of music.
Yeah,
So I'm giving it some time.
it gonna take me a month to get to those.
Yeah, so I'm not giving it some time, but I'm gonna get to it because I'm a Drake fan. So like, as far
I
I give
mean,
the album a 9.7 out of 10. I give it a 9.7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like on the high side of his better albums. I'm not gonna put it on a lower side of his worst albums. It's on the high side of his better albums. I'm not gonna say it's better than Nothing Was the Same, Take Care, or anything like that. But it's of those you can have them in the same bubble. You can have them in the same bubble. This
yeah.
album is gonna age perfectly. It's not no mesh bullshit he put out like For All the Dogs, which
Hmm.
I like the album, but it's not a classic album. It's not a classic Drake
Yeah.
album. This
Yep.
this joint right here is a joint that you can hold to you can hold this to his discography and hold your head up because it's he gave you what you wanted. He gave 3 separate albums, so there was no excuse. And him doing the old melodic thing, carrying that shit out for 3 straight albums, he gave you what you wanted. He gave you bars, he gave you dance, he gave you R&B,
Mhm.
and the sole purpose was to get out of something on his end, but he also did a triple entendre. He answered questions, he untied a knot, and he got himself out of a business deal. You know what I'm saying? So like he doesn't care about the residuals from this shit anymore because he's free. So they
Yep.
pretty much break it down a little bit, and then I'm gonna get off. He pretty much paid him for like they pretty much paid him for his worst albums and let the nigga keep his past production. Like they
Right.
wanted Her Loss, like pretty much his last 8 albums they wanted. So they want
Gotcha.
the rights to those albums. They want to make all the money they can make off of those albums, and they'll give it back to him over time. So that contract that how much Drake songs appreciate over value. We're still listening to fucking I get plenty of fucking examples of Drake songs that we're still listening to. Like
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
like those songs are just gonna keep fucking magnifying, keep going up on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? So his next contract is probably gonna be whatever the market of those numbers that fucking thing is going. Whatever that property, whatever that equity right there is valued at is probably this next contract gonna start at. So like his next contract is probably going to be $1 billion, and I think that "Bees on the Table" song was made intentionally because he knows that. He's probably got some insider trader value from. He hangs with Steak and all these niggas, bro. Like they
Yep.
know numbers. They know numbers. He's Jewish. No disrespect to the Jewish community. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like he's connected with the connects. He's connected with the whole premise of
But
the
it
law.
does have something to do with all
It
this.
does. It does. It does. It ties in. I understand what the whole premise of the lawsuit was. I understand the premise of this now. and all that beef shit was bad timing, or it just happened it just all happened. It's just like a snowball effect. It all happened at one time, and it just all piled on your back at one time. You didn't think at the end of 2023, you didn't think going into coming out of her loss that because that was the end of her loss, right? That was the end of her loss, or was it the end
Type
of
shit, type shit, type shit.
you didn't think coming out of her loss because that little thing you did with Lil Yachty, he was going into retirement. Or was this after the beef? This was right before the beef, and he was
Yep,
like, "I'm doing a little hiatus." You didn't
yep.
think that this was gonna happen to you. You thought behind closed doors it was happening with the label the whole time. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get out of the label because he
Yeah.
just didn't know which way he could fulfill the contract without it being a "Hey, we know what you're doing" type shit. Like he wanted to be strategic in chess game. Like so he did that. You know what I'm saying? So it just meshes all together. It makes it look like he responded because he is at the same time responding to Kendrick at the same time, but it's all been a calculated madness. Like not just him taking a long time to put the album out. It's been shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like him focusing on one thing and focusing on this and focus. I'm not making no excuse for the nigga. He still lost
Yeah.
the battle. That's not no excuse. But
So
it's
these are all
like
elements of the storyline. I
it's
get it.
all elements to this shit. And it's like he pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? He made it. He did it. He did the best with what he could. And it's like it make you forget it. You never forget about it, but it's like, damn, bro. Like he lived up to like all the shit he did. He did it without a dime to the label, bro. So like, what is this saying to future artists? This is telling future artists be careful with the shit you sign. Like, be
Yeah.
careful that paper you sign in front of you. Just know it's the judges call it the judges calling it a new thing, bro. They calling it sweat equity. They calling it a new thing. Just know that's what the fuck they getting out of your ass when you sign all that shit is a recoup. You know what I'm saying? Drake got a $400 million in advance. That's a recoup. He made that back off probably certified lover boy and that bullshit. Honestly, never mind shit. He
Yeah.
probably he probably made it back off that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a chess game to him. Like, I'm just fucking with it. And these are Jews. You know what I'm saying? These are Jews. Lucian Grange, Aubrey Graham. Oh, these are Jews. These are Jews having
Again, no disrespect to the
no
Jewish
disrespect,
community.
but this is a business. This is how business is. This is how business is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespecting niggas, but you see how it happened with niggas. You see how business transpired with niggas. With niggas showing up to the studio with their daddy and shit. Niggas going to jail. Push like you see how it is when the business transpired with the niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We
It
get a
don't
little
trans.
physical.
We it's typical. He's going about it. He went about it to us. It looks bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because Gucci like he went the police way. You know what I'm
You
saying? But
did.
it won't to that situation though. Kendrick calling him a pedophile just made it worse for the situation.
Yeah.
Like you fucking calling me a pedophile, and I'm going to through it
But
with
what
these
he would have
niggas.
did all that if it weren't for that?
If it weren't for the pedophile thing, I don't even think Drake would have acknowledged it. I don't even think
Because
Drake.
then
I
it
don't
would
think
just
Drake
been a
hit that
bots.
hard.
It would have been a bots battle. That's all it would have been. Battle
This
of the bots.
beef, real. That hook of that song made this whole beef. That part of that song made the whole beef. If
Yeah,
that
the
part of that
minor.
song, if that part of that song wasn't in that song, I don't even think it would have been a big deal. I don't think it would have been a big deal as part of him being so emotional about it. I think he would have took the. I think it would
Yeah,
have been. I
because
think it took the same L he took with all the other niggas that talk shit about it.
it would have took out the like I guess the decency out of the imagery that he was
Yeah,
portraying. Basically, it would have kept it more rap, and it would have been like, okay, you decide who you like as a rapper versus like, oh, this nigga's a pedophile. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just take everything out the equation
it didn't
type
help
shit
that the nigga lied. He lied and said he fake rage baited Kendrick into saying half the shit he said about his daughter and shit about that. So if you like, so
type shit
if you fake rage baited and fake put information out there for him to do that, you set yourself up for the jokes that were written for you. Like
type shit.
you can't be in this, especially in this genre. It's two genres that you can't be soft in. And these genres have changed over three genres actually. These genres have changed over the last 20, 30 years. Comedy, hip hop, and rap have changed over the last 30 years as far as sensitivity to music and what you hear. It's like you are offending certain people by saying certain things. Like you can't appease no fucking body. So
Yeah,
it's like if you gonna make trap. Everybody fucks with Trap because they put Trap in a bubble. They put Trap in a
Mhm.
bubble, my nigga. That's why Waka Flocka Flame couldn't make it a certain. If Waka Flocka Flame tried to come out with a serious album when he was trying to rap lyrical, niggas wouldn't take that shit serious. The streams would be low because you know why? Because the industry ain't putting no mute. The industry is not trying to push no shit like that.
Not
They not
only
trying
they
to.
ain't trying to push it, but they also like you're competing with that. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Like, and then the strength of like to it make me think like how hard niggas got to work to be famous. Like, and because you know
man,
of the stature that Drake be popping it. So and all this shit got to be seen. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, so you can't be doing all this shit and have no merit. I
yeah.
imagine Drake doing all this shit and don't have no merit, all the shit he say and don't none of that shit be happening. Shit be happening when Drake be saying it. It's just like he be overly corny with it. He be overly
Mhm.
corny with this shit sometimes. Or he'll be on some militant shit for a whole month and then do some corny shit for 2 days. I'll be like, come on, bro. Come on. I'll be like, come on, bro. You was looking like He-Man a minute ago. Now you got Bo Rex. And he still be doing that Bo Rex shit. It's just like the niggas here around. Well, we fucking rich anyway. Like it's like we rich anyway.
Bullshit.
Fuck. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I think niggas forget. No offense to Jewish people, but I think niggas forget that he's so tied in with that. And it's like they don't even know that they're amongst royalty all the time. It's like people that are born into this. I ain't trying to go deep into it. Like, but I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Aiden Ross, for example, like
yeah,
how
Aiden
he
Ross is another one that don't. Chat, excuse me for going. Chat. I just gotta say this, and
and again, no disrespect.
I,
Disclaimer.
I
No
gotta say
disrespect.
this. I gotta say this, chat, and I've been wanting to say this about Aiden Ross for the longest time. He's another. Gotta get this right. I was watching this bullshit ass boxing event that he was having like 2 nights ago, like last night or some shit.
Man. If I
And
had one wish.
some nigga rage bait and said nigga 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 nigga, and it was like he was laughing with this shit. Him and fucking what's the other light skinned nigga who got caught with the racist allegations a couple years ago? Riot or
Damn.
whatever his name is. The other little light skinned fuck nigga. Them niggas laughing. I'm like
So it was a
smooth.
white dude who said it.
No, it was like some nigga. It was like it popped up on the mic. He ran past the joint. It was an audio, but he said nigga, nigga, nigga. But niggas heard it because niggas in the chat. When niggas say nigga, they spam trigger in the comments. They spam trigger, and he was like he trying to act like he ain't hear it, but he started laughing at the fact that it happened or some shit. And then the chat was like El Ego or some shit. And I'm like, he's another white motherfucker. He's another. I can't say it like that. He is another one that he's enlightened and he is overly greedy. He is, but it's like the internet because they young and they don't know what the fuck they looking at. They don't know what the fuck they looking at and they doing it on purpose, bro. And it don't stop at Aiden. That fucking piece of shit. If it weren't for the hip hop advice that the hip hop inside he put out there, uh, what you call he a piece of shit too. Um, uh, DJ Academic's a piece of shit too, bro. He a piece of shit too.
He
All this,
definitely is.
all that glazing Drake, nigga. You be on
But shout
either
out, I
side
ain't
of
gonna
the.
hate on Act. y'all already know why I don't really pay
He
attention to
don't
Act.
stand. He don't stand on business. He don't stand. I know you would tear him up in a debate. You would tear a nigga like him up in a debate because
I don't know.
he don't
Act got
stand on
too.
business. He flip flop.
Act got too much. He got too many sources.
He got too many.
It
Yeah,
depend
but
on it depend on what we debate about.
but I would like you in a debate. But he got way too many sources. He got way
I
too many
like it
sources.
too though. I've watched Act
That'll be a challenge. That'll be a
till
challenge for you though. That'll be a
2024.
challenge. That'll be a
Like
challenge.
a nigga watch Act before he showed himself on camera.
No,
Chirac
no,
wasn't
no,
on
no.
there,
Hold
so
on.
I
Which
know how you
which
get down.
one? Which one are you debating? Are you debating sober act or drunk act?
Oh, give me drunk Act.
Oh my god.
Yeah, give me drunk Act. Yeah, I need the off the hip shit.
Oh my god, off the hip, he might shoot a 30 clip. He might shoot a 30 clip.
30. That
He
motherfucker
might
probably put a 60.
he gonna go into a bag that you
It
ain't be like, all
depends
right.
on what we arguing though.
It
It
depends on what
depends
y'all
on what
arguing
we
about.
arguing.
Like, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it'll definitely have to be like
Oh my,
something that's
to be a
organic.
fly on the wall and that to be a fly on the wall and that jump, bro.
But who knows? I mean, I don't have nothing for the nigga. I can't get with the goofy shit, to be
The goofy
honest.
shit,
Like,
the goofy shit,
that's all I'm
like
gonna say. I'm not gonna say all the, all the allegations and shit,
all the
but
allegations, because
mm,
we'll be sitting here for 30 minutes debating that shit, bro.
bullshit. So, but just back to the whole Drake shit. Okay, so how do you feel as far as the ranking? Like, is this like
He's still number one, solidified.
it's solidified though? So whenever Kendrick drop, do you think it's gonna be something that kind of puts him back
It's
into
gonna be
like a backseat
significant.
type of?
It's gonna be significant because the allure of him beefing with Drake, and niggas gonna continue to keep putting it on the pedestal.
But that's the same. But you have to say the same for this.
But
This is not an organic
I
Drake
ain't never
album.
seen a nigga mentioning another nigga make a nigga's career, bro.
No, bro, we're not gonna do that now
We
because
are
we're
gonna
in
do it
that
because it's past
when
that
this
point now.
with this.
It's past
No,
that
no, no,
point
we're
now.
not. He
You've
just
made your
revisited
point.
the beef
He's made
in
his
like
point.
8 songs, bro.
He made
He
his point though,
revisited
real.
the beef, bro.
He
Firm
made his
friends.
point.
I remember. I mean, make him remember like all these songs. Like
No, 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 no. This is
he
this,
was
bro. I
definitely
hate when y'all
talking
do that.
about
I hate when
Kendrick.
y'all. This is the rebuttal to
No,
all that,
bro.
bro. This is
No,
the
bro.
rebuttal.
Was
This
he
is the
not?
rebuttal to
Was
all
he
that.
dissing Kendrick or not?
He was, but this is the rebuttal.
Okay, that's not getting past it, bro.
I
That's
can
not
understand it
getting
from that
past it.
perspective. I can understand it from that perspective.
Exactly. Like he gave his
It's like
shot.
you hit me and I hit you back, so it just don't end with me
Exactly.
hitting you
So
back.
now we got to see who hits back
Yeah, okay, okay.
or how Kendrick hits him back. That's all I'm saying. I feel
Yeah,
like
but
this
if
album
it take
now,
another 2 years, that shit whack.
and that would be whack. But I will say this, like as far as my rating for the album, bro, I'm along with you, bro. I'm giving it a 9.7. I really feel
Hey,
so.
that's the highest fucking rank I've ever heard you give an album.
Is it?
Yes.
I think I gave GNX the same thing. I might have gave it a
Nah,
slight.
nah, nah. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. I think you probably gave it a 9.3.
I probably do, because it probably wasn't enough song. I mean, no, I think
I
it
just can't
was probably a
believe
little
niggas
up
was
there.
bopping their head to that bing boop boop bop boom bop bam.
What you mean? That shit was hard. What? Don't disrespect people. What? That shit was going crazy. What do you? No, no,
The
no, no.
type of
Hold on,
shit
hold
you
on.
want you wouldn't understand. The type of shit you want I wouldn't understand. Big dog shit. I cannot hold your hand.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about because that shit is you making it seem like Drake wasn't
It was
saying something.
bots. It was bots.
It was not just bots, bro.
Ah, bots got this
Like,
nigga Grammys, bro.
nah, we not finna do that.
All
We not
right,
finna
we
do
not
that
finna do it. I mean, okay, but it's proof in the pudding.
because I don't know what the numbers look like
You
now.
roll my rapper about having ghostwriters. I'm a rad your rapper about motherfucking having bots. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know though. Like, what them numbers
Now
looking
you
like
don't
now? Do
know.
I want to
Now
know?
you don't know.
No, no, I'm not saying it didn't have bots. They had bots because they had to delete the views and all that shit or whatever. I mean, we still don't know all the information on that. I would love to hear from TDE as far as that story,
You know
but
what? I would love to hear from dude about who wrote for Drake. We don't have all those. We don't have all those facts though, do we?
not really. I
Okay.
mean, it depends on what's on the accreditation, but I'm just talking about as far as like the bots for Kendrick, which I'm not denying. I just want to hear the whole story behind that. Like, was it like something crazy or was it like I just want to hear the explanation on that because really we still don't know if it was bots or not. No one has officially came out and said, hey, these bots were used under Kendrick Lamar or something like that. So until we get that like stamp of proof, then we still probably need to hold off. But common sense would tell you like the niggas using bots. I mean, if they had to recount views, and I'm still not sure how that works because it's like if they had to recount, if they started over the views, does it start over the views from scratch, or is it like original views that they get back or something like that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if those views are still up, then you can't knock Kendrick or GNX. Like GNX was still the number one album across all genres too when it came out. So don't make it seem like it was a sorry ass album. But I will say I'm kind of leaning towards I'm leaning towards Iceman being a little better. I'm leaning towards it. But then again, I don't know. I don't know because like GNX is an unskippable. I can skip a couple Drake songs on that jump. Like,
No, I can't. I
I'm
can't.
trying
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't.
I'm trying to think which ones though. Definitely
Unless
the
you
ones I
talk,
already heard.
unless the ones you talking about you already heard. I can't skip no songs.
Even the second part, the National Treasure, I still kind of like, I guess it kind of like yeah, it's good. It's good. I fuck with National Treasure heavy, but I'm just saying the first part of the song don't. I mean the second part of the song don't compare with the first part to me. That's just me though. Um, there's a couple other songs I can't remember, but I'm listening to the slappers, of course, like the ones where he talking this shit, like. But I don't know, man. It's so close. It's very close to me. But it all opens up the discussion for like what Kendrick go do next. That's all I'm getting at. It's like J. Cole, uh, is he the real loser in this?
He just comes out as fourth,
And that's sad because it's like he dropped the absolute banger with the fall off.
but he tucked tail, man. Can't that don't
This
that
was-
don't that don't erase tucking tail.
Man, if Future drops something crazy, then it's over. Like it has to be like absolutely crazy. It has to be like what he
Make
did in
it has to be
2024
it has to be mixtape Pluto level.
type shit. And I don't even think it could definitely be better than mixtape Pluto. Y'all a little high on mixtape Pluto. I give like mixtape Pluto like damn near a high 8. I don't think it's a 9 to me, but that's just me. I feel like it's typical. But that's a whole I'm not gonna get into that. But he can definitely drop something that's like what a time to be alive. Maybe that's why I'm so low on mixtape Pluto, because I just feel like the level between that and what a time to be alive. I mean, not what a time to be alive. We don't trust you. I feel like it's two different levels to, one and two, to be honest. Like they fall in line to me. Like the first one's the best one, the second one is the second best, and mixtape Pluto's third one. But regardless, I feel like if Future drops something like the first We Don't Trust You, oh my God, that that gonna blow J. Cole out the water. It
Yeah.
just depends on what he do as far as like features and shit like that. Cause he got a couple hard features. Like niggas kind of sleeping on what he put out past, his album, but I don't know, man. It really just is a hip hop natural aesthetic of you bowing down to your competitors, and now they're competing at a high level, and it's like, well, we just don't feel authentic with you as we do with them, like because they're all of the yes, Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole all do different things in their rap abilities, but they are the same type of rappers in a sense. Like they get lyrical on you. They'll drop some bangers here and there. They'll get a little industry little vibe with you, but for the most part, they dropping bars. Like they're of that same element. If you got Drake and Kendrick performing at a high level or something like that, and then you got a little bit of Future, something different, right? Something's going to get washed out. And it might be J. Cole just off of the aesthetic that he basically surrendered to these niggas. Like, and I know that's a little unfair because at the end of the day, we talking hip hop. But at the end of the day, most of the hip hop that he's talking about is not bowing down to these niggas. But then again, you bow down to them. So it's kind of like, J. Cole still got to drop something, in my opinion. Which he said he go drop something. It's just, we talking about Kendrick taking 2 years. You might want to see what J. Cole fuck around and do. Because he already signed to 2 damn basketball leagues. Ain't dropped shit in,
Yeah.
well, I think he only dropped, I think he only joined one. The China jump. And yeah, he left with a donut. So yeah, nigga, stick in the booth, bro. Stay in the booth, bro. They gotta make a male version of get in the booth. Like, you know how to like Lotto and them be saying that. Shout out to Lotto, man. I'm glad I heard 21 taking pictures together publicly. That's all right. Like, I fucks with it. They got the knives and stuff. Now I was kind of feeling a little crazy about all the baby mamas being together, but hey, that's more power to 21. So hey, I fuck with 21 on that. Like,
More power to him, baby boy.
hey, that ain't for me to judge. Shout out to that. But yeah, like, yeah, I don't know though. I don't know though. I still fuck with J. Cole as far as a rapper. Like, it's just, if we talking rankings, like that does have a if J. Cole can drop some shit, that address these niggas after the fact. Drake got his shit off. Now we gotta wait for Kendrick in a sense. In a sense, like Kendrick already made his stance, but I don't hear him talking too much about J. Cole, to be honest. But maybe there's an opportunity where he will, because J. Cole has said some things on this album. I can't remember some of the songs verbatim. I don't know. J. Okay, it's one song on the Mike Will album. I keep bringing this up, but he's definitely talking about, like, keep them sympathy Grammys and stuff like that. Like, again, like when we talk about Grammys, there's a notable name that comes up that's involved in this beef that's, I would think he's addressing, and that would be, Kendrick. So, I would just like to see how he address niggas after they say they should. Like, this could be like the go around. Like, all right, nigga, you ducked last time, nigga. Now we back here again. What you finna do? It's just, stand on some shit. That'll probably, because I don't want to knock the fall off like it's a sorry album. I really don't. Like, that junk is a 9 point. I'll probably give it a 9.5. You know, I would slightly give it a 9.5 because some of the bullshit songs fuck around even be alright. Like, is that one song that shit sound like I don't know, bro. He's singing on that bitch, like, but it's alright though. I don't even remember how that junk go. It's a nice little. That's some shit you drink some wine to or something like that. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, we're probably going to keep track on all this. I just wanted to give my ranking and stuff like that. Um, I probably gotta look at the playlist to like name my favorites. But honestly, bro, that made me remember, bro. That junk is like repeat. Like, wait, what he said? I forgot what the fuck he said, bro. My favorite line is the you had to go home just to no, I forgot what the fuck he said. He said you had to get a hit just to get a double or something like that. The baseball line, bro. Like, that's my favorite. This nigga off. I'm by myself, chat. That's great.
No, I'm
Well,
here,
shit.
bro.
So, oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we ready to wrap this up. But yeah, I fuck with the album heavy. I fuck with that song, Firm Friends. That's another favorite. Conductor, him and Conductor, yeah, definitely a nice tandem. I forgot what he said. Me and Conductor. I forgot what he said, man. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, that's about it. We wrap it up here. I'm talking a little WNBA, and then I'm outie. Shit. Damn, it's like shit. Fuck. I gotta catch the lives. Damn. MLB. Speaking of baseball, MLB is ready to start very soon, and I was gonna put me a Toronto Blue Jay on there on one of my slips, but I'm probably gonna be too late. But yeah, we can go ahead and wrap this up, bro. If you go, I'll holler at you later.
All right, baby. I'll be in the chat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a great Memorial Day
You do the same, babe.
for sure. And yeah, we go ahead and wrap this up. I ain't got too much about WNBA. I would just like to, highlight some of the things that I've seen, and really it's just been the same old, same old. Asia Wilson dominating this, even though they lost the game. They lost the game where she actually got off. I can't even remember, to be honest. I ain't been super tapped in. I ain't gonna lie. I had great hopes for my Dallas Wings, and although AZ, shout out to AZ Fudd, 26, think about six threes, something like that. Like, but unfortunately, in the loss, like lost to the Atlanta Dream in a close one, and a couple other games that I caught, but I can't remember. I don't know. It was a Toronto game, I think, but I ain't get to finish that one. Shit, the Wizards. I mean, not the Wizards, the Mystics. Yeah, I'll talk about the WNBA on a better note. Even though I would like to shout out Flage, she had a great game against the Mystics, and Natisha Heidemann, one half of the stud buds. If y'all, for your WNBA fans that keep up with that, she had like 26, had a little mid range buzzer beater at the end of the first half, was hitting hella threes and all that. And you know, yeah, Seattle had a good game. It was nice to see Wall fam out there. I think she's the youngest player to score a point in the WNBA now, beating her teammate Dom Malonga. I think. I think it was something because she's still 19 years old, so it's definitely some milestone that she accomplished as far as like one of the youngest players to do something. But yeah, like WNBA still cooking up type shit, so it ain't really too much to get into. I can't think of too many notable uh teams. Oh yeah, was it the Sparks that beat the Aces? I think it was the Sparks. Yeah, because Kelsey Plum dropped like 38. I ain't get to watch the game fully, but I do remember Kelsey Plum dropping like a 30 piece against the Aces. Like that's all right though. Like that's a nice little vengeance for her. So ain't really too much notable things though. I would like to say as far as like Olivia Miles, the shit she's been doing. I'm very happy to see that from her because she's always shown that potential since Notre Dame. If you watch Olivia Miles, then like ever since she was a freshman, she's shown that superstar potential. And for her to be like actually accomplishing some pretty high feats as a rookie, she's looking like unanimous right now. Although Flau'jae has been like having her games, man. Flau'jae, she'll fuck around, drop like, cool little 14, then she'll drop like 9, something like that. Then she'll drop 17, then she'll drop like, 8. But she finished with like, I want to say 14 this game against the Mystics in a nice fashion. Outplayed Sonya Citron. That's towards the end. Sonya Citron finished with like what 15 or something like that. But for the most part, yeah, Flau'jae, she was fucking having her way. So she's definitely been hooping. And yeah, I'll say those two right now. You could probably throw Kiki Rice in there. She's been hooping for the Toronto Temple. But, as far as that, man, I think Olivia Miles is like rookie of the year, overlapping right now. She's putting up great numbers on a team that's, full of veterans and things like that. That Minnesota Lynx team is not a young team. They got Olivia Miles got Natasha Howard out here looking different or looking vintage, like dropping 28 and 14 or something like that not too long ago. I want to say that was against the Valkyrie. I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm kind of getting some of these games overlap, but yeah, that's probably the most noticeable thing for me. It's so early in the season. I still want to see how it cook up. I don't think there's no team that really separated themselves like that. The New York Liberty got Sab back, Sabrina Ionescu, and also Satu Sabali. So getting Sab and Satu on that roster, along with some of the found money they had in that had a rookie that was dropping some buckets. I think she's still in the rotation. So, you know, they got a lot of depth. They got Benasia back. So, they could be the best team in the league, possibly, just for all the depth. But, it's depending on what the aces look like, or really just like how the big four look in a sense. I don't even know who the four is. It's looking like Kennedy Carter. It's looking like Kennedy Carter. So maybe Joel Lloyd is the fifth best player on that team now, which doesn't hurt at all. But yeah, it's still very early. So I don't even know where to go with the MVP. I don't know where to go with like best team or all stars and stuff like that. But yeah, like I like the rain be seen, but I just got to shout the WNBA because it's definitely cooking up. Um, who did we play last night? Who did we play last night? I just said it. Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. We played the Liberty last night. Yeah, Paige. Well, Paige and Hayes got off. So yeah, that was cool for us. But I'm trying to think who Atlanta played. I can't even freaking remember. I don't know. But I know Ryan Howard had a big game. So I don't know. I mean, Atlanta might be a threat. Angel Reese has been pretty solid. I think she's still getting acclimated to that team. They still kind of figuring things out in a sense. So I might chill off the Atlanta Dream for now. Um, I ain't even talk about the Fever. I haven't even watched the Fever at all, so I don't know exactly how good Caitlin Clark has been. But I think they had a big time win against the Valkyrie not too long ago. I was trying to catch it, but I couldn't. So yeah, what it is. But yeah, I think they came back against the Valkyrie, and they ain't no slouch of a team. Like they got some all-star potential on that squad. You know, Gabby Williams, Kayla Thornton, Veronica Burton. Like they got a lot of good players on that squad. So for them to come back and get a victory, however they done it, that's I'll check in with that when I can. But I'll tap in with the Fever a little more too. I'm pretty sure they doing some real good things. It's just the team I ain't been able to catch. Like so. Other than that, shout out to the W. Definitely go try to lock in a little more with that. But with the playoffs going on, especially a generational playoff showing, again, the Knicks are on a historical run as far as them, you know, for surely looking like they're going to make it to the finals. It's not solidified yet, but we'll just say it's most likely that they're going to make it to the finals, and that'll be a nice feat that they haven't accomplished since the '90s. And there'll even be some more historical if they actually won it. That'll be crazy. But you know, shout out to them and what they've been doing. They definitely been putting the BTA on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shame for them. We ain't even really get to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers because they're not really worth noting right now. Just as sorry as can be. Choking every game, turnovers, missed shots is just is abysmal, and it's just it's whatever at this point. You just let them ride at that point. But yeah, on the flip side in the West, the Wild Wild West, again, the San Antonio Spurs, they tied up the series 2-2 going into game 5 at Oklahoma City. And again, with both of these teams and the wins that they had, kind of being a little, indifferent, no, well, actually OKC had back-to-back wins, but even then, still kind of up in the air to how these teams are going to look for game 5. So, if both teams are able to bring those two wins that they were able to get and put them in a medium standard, I would expect this to be, a late close game, fourth quarter down to the wire type things, and there'll probably be two or three plays that have to be made for both teams or each team, whatever the case may be. And I'm definitely going to lean with my Thunder at home. Again, I think this is going to be a home, home, home. But at the end of the day, these teams are so prolific, especially at the points they are at now, that it can go either way for either team. So that's just the type of territory we in. Like these are two 60 win teams that are just having a crazy showdown. So it's crazy. It's up in the air to be honest, but I'm always gonna lean with my Thunder. So you know, can't wait to see how that go, man. That's on a Tuesday, so that'll be tomorrow. Today we got the Cavs funeral and shit like that. Hopefully they don't go outside in Cleveland. Hopefully they don't do that to the Cavs. LeBron Ray retired. They you know what I'm saying? You gotta at least have something going on for you. Even though they made it this far, I'll give them that much credit. I didn't think they were gonna make it this far. I thought they was what they're doing now. I thought that was gonna happen damn near in the first round. So, and they kind of did. They went 7 with Toronto, so they kind of took a Brandon Ingram disappearing actor. Well, I ain't gonna do Brandon Ingram like that. He got injured, but he was playing some type cheeks, like gorilla cheeks. You know how gorilla be like, shaking them little. I can't even call them little no more. Them junks some stuffed pancakes, like the IHOP junks. They put a little extra in it, type shit. But yeah, like that's kind of how Brandon Ingram was playing, and he did get injured. So maybe if he was a little healthier, played better, they probably wouldn't even made it out the first round as far as the Cavs. So I don't know, man. But I always thought there was some flops, and they flopping. So shout out to the Knicks for the BTA that they're putting on, and I expect the same tonight. Other than that, we are done. I don't think there's any other things that I need to shout out. If there is, I'll bring it back on the forefront next time. I gotta check out some of this MLB slates because it is 1 o'clock and I am late on the slates. God damn it. Well, yeah. Tune in next time. Uh if you're fucking with us and all that good stuff, like and subscribe. I kind of get tired of saying that. I would just hope, if you glance on through, you just, like for the culture type shit. What the hell is your like going to do to change anything other than the benefit of us? You know what I'm saying? It's better than just looking and not liking some shit. I feel like that's tacky. Like you ain't gonna just come to the crib and just, oh, I don't like you. Like you can at least just leave it like this shit is fucking free. I ain't, well, I guess it's too late for cussing, but I'm just saying, like, free. Like, we in an economy when motherfucking Prime and Peacock, you gotta have that 30 beam. Like that's 30 beam for back and forth for one little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, maybe I shouldn't compare it to live streaming, but even on YouTube, maybe niggas charging. I be seeing niggas charging. This ain't nothing to charge. That's my only campaign. Like, if we were ever to blow up, I would charge, but it wouldn't be that much. So, you in good hands if you leave a like. Is what I'm trying to say. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm for the community. You feel me? So, if you fuck with us, please leave a like. And if you really fuck with us, please subscribe. And we'll tune in with you hopefully next week. If not, it'll be sometime soon to address what needs to be addressed and all that good shit. Cause yeah, shit getting real historical. And I would love to see who win this game 5. Cause that'll probably be the winner of the series. But till then, tune in with you next time. Y'all have a blessed and safe Memorial Day /week/weekend, all that good shit. We'll tune in with you next time.